All right, welcome, welcome. This is Fire in the Trees by none other than the Plot Father. I'd like everybody, real quick, to go ahead and introduce themselves as your character.
Vex, I'm a drow.
I'm Mac. I'm playing Hex, and I'm a Fire Genasi necromancer. Yeah.
Nice. Who's next?
I'm Phil. I play Squirrel.
Okay.
Boogie, and I play Boogie and also my bear Bo, where I'm a hunter and he's a dire bear.
Okay.
I'm Roland, Goblin, Artificer Fighter, with a Clockwork Soldier, Cogsworth.
Okay.
I'm Hugo. I play a Warforged toy who's a wizard sorcerer.
My name is Korath. I am a stone giant from the Stone Clan. Get the fuck shit up and get drunk.
Good enough. So, kind of where we last left off is Thorn, the leader of this town, decided to pick a fight with the biggest people in the room, obviously. Um, kind of a lot has happened. A whole town is trying to rebuild from an attack by none other than Valak and Veloz, the antagonists of our story. You have a party that is not too keen on staying in a town where they're not as welcome as they were when they first began. We're going to go ahead and start the scene off as everybody was leaving the town, so to speak. So as you guys are all standing there, um, all your whole entire group is now trying to figure out whether or not you are going to leave or whether you're going to head for the forest. So, with that being said, um, go for it.
Korath has already made his way towards the forest and is in it, so.
I wasn't too far behind. Of
Okay.
course, after enough time to pick up the coin that was left on the ground.
Right.
However
I get
many
it.
seconds that is.
We're going to give it to you. I would assume you'd probably, you could probably pick it up on your way behind kind of deal. But yeah. So that means that Hugo, Squeaks, Mac, or Hicks, and Vex and Roland. Roland, I assume you're probably following them since you kind of were the one that got, accused.
Absolutely, I would have been sticking with the two giant people sticking up for me.
That's fair. Hugo, you said you were still standing there. Squeaks, which way are you going?
I'm chasing after Boogie and Korath.
Okay. Vex, I would assume you're probably heading with them, or are you going to stand there?
No, I'm heading with them.
Okay. Hicks, you are
I'm
now
following.
Okay. Hugo, you are standing there. What is it that you would like to do while you're just standing there, or would you rather follow the party?
Hugo, given the fact that Hugo definitely upset Korath, was actually gonna go around town helping whoever needs assistance in the town to try to fix some morale.
So,
there.
right. So to set the scene, you guys, I mean, that's fine. If that's what you want to go do, I can make that work. So, so you guys are all heading towards the deal. Hugo begins to work on the town and try to help the townspeople create a little bit better of a scene for themselves. Um, you guys walk for a little bit, genuinely angry at helping a whole entire town and then getting blamed for it essentially. So as you guys walk a little farther, you come to a clearing, and it's enough to make a camp if that's what you wish to do.
Yes, I will probably make camp for everyone that came.
Okay. So as you guys are all kind of sitting around the camp, you're talking about what's happened and kind of where it is that you want to go. You notice that actually, you know what? Hey. Roll me a perception. All of you, yeah.
I got a 7.
I got an 18 and my bear got a 13.
Okay.
I got 19.
19.
Hold on.
Vex got a 13.
Okay. So
I
anybody
got
that
11.
rolled above. Oh, sorry. What'd you get?
11.
Okay. So anybody that rolled above 15, you'll see what happens. So you guys begin to see the trees kind of move around you. Out walks Belle, the big Minotaur bartender, and on both shoulders she has two really big baskets, and she comes in with her hands up. She says, "I mean no harm." And she walks into the middle and sets the baskets down. She says, "This is for you guys. I thought that this would be not much of a peace offering, but people have to eat, and I would rather you guys eat instead of having to find your own food tonight. You're more than welcome to eat it. You don't have to. I can be back for the baskets in the morning if you'll just set them underneath that tree." And she points to a specific tree. She does turn around and says, "Thank you for your guys' help." Hey. But ultimately, she understands where you guys are coming from. She does turn to leave, however. She does say that she does not have too much time to talk, but she does hope you guys accepts her apology / thank you for helping. Yeah, so you guys open. I mean, do you guys open the baskets or no?
We might as well to see what Cinnamon take inventory.
I'm
I was
yeah.
gonna say same.
I'm actually going to be grooming my bear while everyone looks inside the baskets.
Did you say you're grooming your bear?
Yes, I'm grooming him.
Okay, I misheard. I'm
I'm making
sorry.
sure he has no mats, like there's no
Okay.
No
ticks on
thorns.
him, no
No
thorns.
thorns.
Bo is a quiet bear. I can talk to him, but he doesn't talk back to me, okay? Damn.
Do I need to make the bear talk now? Is that what the deal is?
No, it's like a Jay and Silent Bob thing, okay?
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Fuck. Okay.
He talks when he wants to, which is very rare.
Okay. Okay.
Korath is just sitting in
Anyway.
a dark area, secluded, just cleaning his trident and talking to it.
I am going to Hicks is going to cast purify food and water.
Okay.
Just in case it's poisoned. That
Yep.
way I know that
Um,
it's
Yeah, as far as the basket goes, when you open it up, cast your spell, nothing happens. As far as you know, it's perfectly fine. Your spell worked essentially. Like if there
like-
was anything there, it was gone.
sweet.
There was nothing there. So
It's like boom.
I wanna
okay.
right, I want to pan real quick. So as Korath is sitting in the corner, the trident is going to go, "Okay, boss. So what's wrong? What are we gonna talk about?" I know you're cleaning me, and it feels great. Don't get me wrong, but
Just needing to clear my mind about a few things. Been a rough day. You've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Just need to take some time.
boss, I really like getting thrown and things, and you did some really good kills there. I really appreciate it. But we gotta
We
talk
do
about
what
something.
we do what. Oh, what do you have to
We
say?
gotta talk about. Well, so here's the thing. I have this new ability, and I really want to talk to you about it. So, from now on, every time you stab somebody, I'm gonna be a little more vampiric. Okay. So for every time you stab somebody and I suck up their blood, you get one more point towards your strength. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
Oh.
Here's the part that sucks. He's like, if you roll a 1, I get to take away 3 points. Now, don't get me broken, okay? If I break, then this sucks. Then I can't do nothing.
You have my word.
Yeah. Okay. But you gotta tell me when I can suck the blood, okay?
Are you gonna say suck it
Deal.
whenever?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I'll let you know.
So we will. All right, boss. Sounds good. So we'll pan back out. Who's all eating? Oh, we probably better do this one too. We'll pan over to Bogey, and you guys can hear the bear is like doing the dog scratch thing, because Boogie's hitting the right spot. And all of a sudden, you just hear this loud roar, and you just really just know that the bear is enjoying itself. You've picked probably 6 thorns out, and you've taken most of his mat out. He looks really, really shiny and really, really good right now.
Oh my god, Bo, you're so cute. What a good bear. Look at you. Scratches behind his ear.
Oh, I will give him a plus 15 to HP temporary. Thanks. I mean, it's basically like he feels good. So with that being said, you guys walk back over and yeah, Korath is off doing his own thing. You guys who all is eating whatever the food is.
I'm gonna go sit next to Korath.
Okay. One thing, Korath, I want you to roll me no. Korath and Bogey, what are you two going to talk about? And then I'll bring it up.
That was really fucked up. What happened back there, man?
Wasn't the best day for any of us to have to deal with that, but it is behind us.
Yeah. I'm glad you stood up for our goblin. He's been with me this whole time and you're new and I really appreciate that. There's not a lot of us who were there since the beginning and he's one of us. So I really appreciate that.
He has shown to be a good flan so far. Although he gave me a bomb to cuddle with, it was still a good gesture.
I think that he sees bombs as things to cuddle with, so honestly, I really think his whole heart was in it.
I didn't think there was any malintent.
No, no. He did probably laugh a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure he laughed his ass off in his sleep, cuddled up in a bomb blanket, making sure if shrapnel does explode, he's not caught by it.
Yeah.
Sorry. So as you two are talking, Roland, Hicks, and Squeaks and Vex, what are you guys doing?
I have a question. Can I give Korath like a huge little nut that he found?
Can you give him a what?
A nut.
Yeah, you can go give him a nut if you want.
So the squirrel runs up to Korath and like drops like this huge nut in front of him and says, "Here you go, have my nut," and then walks away.
Did you just get nutted on by a squirrel?
Korath, how do you feel about being nutted on by a squirrel?
I hear if you bury it in the forest, another tree will grow. Do you think they want a tree to grow here? And I just spread the dirt and I put it in the ground to grow a tree with it.
You really buried that nut, bud. Okay. So there's that. Hicks, Roland, and Vex. What are you doing?
Roland got done eating, and he's just sitting there, kind of looking at that infernal pistol, wondering what he should do.
Okay.
Contemplating.
So, well, Hicks will be going ahead and he grabs a little bit because not Air Genasi, Genasi don't need to eat as much as they need to as others. Starts doing some mental math to see how much food's there. It's like that's about roughly probably 2 days. Like actually, you tell me what I would think on that. How much food we actually have.
You guys have enough for everyone.
Well, like
she
how
literally
long?
did enough.
Like, is it just for today? Do we?
Yeah, it's just for tonight. She's literally trying to give you guys a peace offering so you don't have to use your rations for the night.
Copy. Well, Hicks is gonna take his portion, and he is going to head over to a nice spot. And I'm going to assume we already have a campfire started.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna pick a spot and just kind of lay down his barrel and just kind of sit there. And he's gonna start doing some maintenance on his weapons. He starts with his hammer and just
Fair
yeah.
enough. So I assume Vex is just kind of sitting there eating, waiting on the next move.
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys are all sitting around there, Korath being Korath, is probably going to okay. Korath, I need you to roll me a detect magic. I'm not making you use the spell slot. Basically, your trident is telling you something is here.
Got a 16.
Okay, good enough. So your trident goes, "Hey, boss. You know how like we're looking for magical items and things? You know how like
Body
we're looking
specific
for like
ones, but yeah.
Right. Well, I can sense a hammer. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's here in the camp.
Oh, can't you tell what it does?
Well, so it has a couple magical properties. I can't really tell you what it does because you didn't roll high enough.
Okay.
I can show you where
What
it is.
direction did it come? Oh, well, that's where I was about to go.
What's behind you?
How about?
It's over by the
Oh,
campfire.
let's have a little bit of fun here, Blady. How about I toss you in the air and you just land in front of where it is?
Okay. On me.
Gotcha. I take my trident and I just chunk it straight in the air.
So everybody in camp sees Korath just throw his trident straight in the air, and it stops midair, searches a little bit, and then flies directly at Hicks and lands right in front of Hicks and just stabs right in the ground right in front of Hicks.
Well,
And
that's
just-
an interesting way to say hello.
Korath will.
Oh,
Bob Blade wanted to talk to you a little bit. So, what do you got there?
This is Mulgreef.
Oh, it's got a name already. Where did you find that?
I've had it since a little bit of a story with that one. Got it from the Grave Warden, where I studied my necromancy. Was
That's a
was
really
bestowed upon.
nice resemblance.
so
So what are we getting at?
Milgreef,
What are we getting at here,
Right.
Fred?
Milgreef can be often misunderstood as Milner.
And I
It's-
would know this, right?
Yeah. Yes, you would know this.
Oh, I believe I know where you're coming from here. This is not Mjolnir, I promise you. If it were Mjolnir, I wouldn't be holding it. Realistically.
I'll let
Also-
you know. No,
Also, do you see me wearing a belt? I do not have the other requirements to pick up Mjolnir.
I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi sucks tonight. No, I think that I think you're telling the truth. I will let you know something. I am looking for a few of the weapons of the gods. One of which is Mjolnir. I've been on this hunt and cannot return to my clan until I have it.
Understood. This weapon is a cousin of Mjolnir, but is not Mjolnir. It was made in the design of Mjolnir.
Believe you.
Right.
I
So Korath,
can
I'll just
I can
really
give you
hope
a
I don't
demonstration.
find out different.
I can give you a
Right.
demonstration
So-
of what it can do to show you
Right,
it's not
um,
Mjolnir.
hold on a second. So Korath, you in your mind think now, okay, I have to keep Hicks close. Okay. So you would realize
Sorry.
that Mulgreef would maybe lead you to Milner. You're not for sure, but you would think that the cousin hammer to Milner may or may not be able to lead you there. So he's also do you don't show your blade, do you, Hicks?
I mean, it's on my hip.
Okay. So no, I'll let you if you want to demonstrate what Mulgreef can do.
At that
Almost,
point,
yeah.
I am going to. I was going to do that one, but that's only once a week.
Whatever you do
Let's have a
to
little
show
bit of
him,
fun
I
with
will
this, Hicks.
recognize that.
Okay, cool.
Let's have a little bit of fun. I'll stand over here. And I'll just let you chunk that motherfucker right at my chest.
No. That's not quite how Mjolnir works.
Then it is not Mjolnir.
No.
I see what you're getting at. No, I cannot recall the hammer back to me. If I throw it, I have to run over and pick it back up.
You have to go pick it up.
Also, this hammer is more attuned to the earth than thunder.
So if you want to show what it can do, I will let you show what it can do.
So
And you just regain it back if you're doing like a show of what it can do.
I'm going to take a few steps back. Actually, quite a few steps back to show what this can do. I don't want to damage anybody's things. So, as he's probably about 300 yards away from everybody, he takes Mulgreath in both hands, slams it on the ground, and the earth starts trembling like a like a high earthquake is happening. Yeah, everyone is far enough away that they're not actually affected by it, because it is centered on me. But you see the earth crack and is disrupted around me.
Nice.
So I look at my trident, I call it back to my hand, and I look at it and say, so yeah, I don't think this is the one, although it's pretty badass. I don't think this is the one we're looking for, Blady.
All right, sorry, boss. I felt it. I felt it.
Keep an eye
it was a
out.
hammer, and well, yeah, that's what I'm here for, boss.
Just keep doing it. You're all right, buddy.
Yeah, okay, boss. All right. Hey, you want to put me away? That hammer's scary as shit.
Oh, pussy. But yeah, I'll put you away.
All right. So as you guys see, you've now realized that Hicks is probably not. Hicks is got some powerful weapons. He's probably a pretty decent newcomer to the party. Roland, what are you thinking with your pistols now? What is your thought anymore?
For now, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I think it's still.
Fair.
I'm still thinking about it.
It's fair.
But for all I know, that could have just been coincidence.
Could have been. Are you okay up there, Boogie?
Yeah, nothing nefarious is happening here.
Oh, okay. Nefarious. We're gonna use nefarious now. Okay. So, you guys are all sitting around the fire, reminiscing and things. We'll pan out to Hugo. Hugo, you're basically helping. I mean, you're trying to get fires out. You're trying to help people that you can help. You notice that Thorn and some of the other leaders in town are trying to get again the mages to get some of the things put out. They're starting to try to help people rebuild houses and things like that. Like it's a group effort. They're trying to get cots and stuff set up in the inn and things so they can essentially, house people until their houses are done. It's just kind of a relief effort. There's really nothing to it. Okay, so Hugo, you're still kind of dealing with helping get the town going.
Mhm. Yep. Whilst also looking for Thorn whilst I'm at
Right.
it.
Thorn is just kind of trying to help and delegate where he can. Nyx, however, is not easily found. You're not entirely sure where Nyx went. But Bell and some of the other higher ups in town are trying to get everything resorted and helped But as far as you know, you have not been able to locate Nix at all. You looked for him in his tent. You've looked for him everywhere. However, you cannot find him. The only place you have not checked is Thorn's house, but you feel like that might not be a great idea to walk up there.
Yeah. So
What would you like to do, Hugo?
I'd actively like to walk up to Thorn real quick.
Okay.
Like whenever there was a chance of a break.
Thorn sees you walk up, puts down whatever he's kind of doing, and he goes, "Can I help you?" It's not in an aggravated voice, but it is in a voice of like, "What do you want? I am kind of busy."
I would like to talk with you when, like, if you are available right now.
I have a few minutes. What can I do for you?
Whilst I am one to protect, and that is what I am designed for, I do also wish to be honest. And what you have told one of those who have woken me up isn't right in any way.
Which part are you referring to, robot?
Who is to say that the reason the the two older friends came was because they sensed us? Who's to say it's not something that you and your city has done?
So we've never had demons in our city before. And directly after Infernal Steel shows up, two demons show up. I mean, coincidence? Maybe. But I mean, you got to look at the facts here. I mean, we've never had anything like that happen. And then all of a sudden, your party shows up. One of you isn't carrying Infernal Steel. I mean, it's a little odd, don't you think?
And and yet one of your townspeople is hiding away whilst the rest are helping rebuild.
Um, sure. I've been kind of busy doing some other things, but who is hiding?
The cat.
Who's the cat?
The cat's the one who hid
Oh,
what they
are you
are.
referring to Nyx?
The one with the cat tail.
Right. So they're not a cat per se, but that's fair. Um, he's actually probably I don't necessarily think he's probably hiding. I do, however, you're right, I have not seen him. Thorn snaps his fingers and two dwarves show up. And I was like, why don't you guys go find Nyx for me, please? Um, he's either up at the house or somewhere in town. Go ahead and get him found if you would and bring him to me. Um, I mean, thanks for looking out. I've been kind of busy doing some other things. Um, if there's any more questions, I'd love to answer them.
There is one more that I would like to ask.
Okay.
If I were to manage to get the group back into town, would you be willing to apologize?
Thorn smiles, and you notice that the fangs that he has glint. And he goes, I don't know as I would apologize per se, but maybe say that things got blown out of proportion.
Hmm.
I mean, again, like I told you, it's a really odd coincidence. Now, am I saying that you guys did it per se? Probably not. Was it intentional on your end? Probably not. But when you put
Well, the first step,
two and two together, though,
the
it doesn't really look great. But I did tell you guys, all of you, before you left, that you were welcome in the town. I just didn't particularly want to see you. Now, am I willing to have a conversation? Sure. I'm not mean. I'm not hateful. I do appreciate what you guys did do. Now, did I say things in anger? Probably. I have a whole town I have to defend without help. So,
that is fair. However, I would also like. I don't quite understand emotions as easily as the rest,
obviously,
which is why I don't understand why you yelled and argued. However, I do know when something is wrong. And how you treated them was unjust. I have made a promise to protect. I will uphold this promise for the rest of my days. However, I am afraid that once we leave, I do not wish to come back to protect you, unless if you amend the mistakes you've made. I hope you understand.
so Thorn kind of looks at you and still kind of smiles in a sense. He goes, look, when you have to protect an entire town, sometimes the feeling of others and yourself go out the window. I didn't want to be here. I still don't want to be here, but I was elected to be here. And so I'm going to carry this out. Now, if you're threatening me in the sense that you have wished that you will not come back here or whatever, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do.
I don't threaten.
Right. I mean,
I only uphold my
right.
promises.
I mean, I get what you're programmed to do. I understand though that again, much like everything else here, things come and go. So, I mean, we would love to have you guys help, but I'm not going to beg for it either. So, with that, Thorn,
I just would like.
if you guys
I just wanted to let you know.
right, I will be up at my abode here in probably the next couple hours. If you guys feel the need that you want to come talk to me, that's fine. But I'm not going to beg you guys for anything. Neither would you beg me for anything. But again, I'm willing to have a conversation that isn't heightened by battle. So, with that, Thorn
Fair.
bows to you, bids you adieu, and then begins working back with the people around him. He says, I apologize for the more work I have to do.
Hugo, understanding that, actively walks off into the last place where Hugo saw the party leave to try to trace back steps because Hugo has no idea where the party is other than they walk towards the forest. So now Hugo's going to try to find them.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception to see if you can find them, see if you can find their tracks.
Would my earthquake help?
No, too far.
Can't they use the tele device in our ears?
Yeah, yeah, they actually could.
I don't have one.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't have one.
Okay.
Wait, I do?
Yeah.
Everyone has
So
one.
in the last game,
Oh.
I said 4 contacts.
Oh wait, I have one too.
Going further, any new player that comes in will have the earpiece.
Okay. I will also say my perception rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna say you
They were never
Right,
seen
yes,
again.
I'm gonna say that you try to go to the forest and you're like, I have fucking no idea what I'm looking for. You shout out into your earpiece, go, hey, I could use some help. So whoever wants to answer that to go looking for them, you sure can.
Marco.
Polo.
Or nobody goes to look for you.
Hicks looks over at Korath.
Okay.
Korath, could you send one of your dogs? I feel like that might be
I'm
quite
sorry, what did you
useful.
say?
Korath, would you be able to send one of your dogs to go get the young automaton?
There are
I
dogs.
could.
I could.
Okay,
We're,
cool.
we're over here, robot. Can't you see us? Hello. Hello.
I have no idea where I am. This is not like the toy store.
I go to get the robot. Me and the bear will go find.
I will also.
I'm gonna
I'll also
lift
go.
my hand in the air and snap my finger, and I'm gonna shoot a flare out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Follow
Hugo.
the flare.
See if you see the flare.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 28 to find Hugo.
All right. So Hugo is blind as a bat. Can't even see the fireball we got shot in the air. But
So,
Bogey,
Bear, if you will allow me, as an aid to Boogie's role, I want to increase the intensity of my flames,
okay.
or like of myself rather.
Okay.
So I'm glowing
Okay.
more.
So
I'm a more vibrant glow.
I will say
Why are you glowing? I see in the dark. What are you doing? You're
This is- it's-
blinding me.
not- It's not for you. It's for the little automaton.
so Boogie,
So bright.
Boogie, with your 28, you like immediately find them. Like they were just on the other side of the tree line. You're like, hey, we're over here.
Come on. We've made camp and there's food. I don't think that you eat food, but they were brought to us by Belle. Maybe you can inspect it and make it later for us.
I also have some things to let you all know of as well.
Well, let's go back to camp.
All right. And then Hugo follows Bogey, actively like avoiding Hicks.
Okay.
Oh, what did I do?
You're on fire and the robot fire make them go
Okay,
melt.
so actually, no, I am not on fire.
You
I
are
just-
fire.
The glow worm is deciding to unglow.
Leave.
I'm just like, fine. I'm not going to glow anymore.
Fucking glow worms anyway. So anyway. See? Yeah, so in walks Hugo. You're all kind of sitting around the fire. Hugo stands before you, having something that they want to say to you guys. Hugo.
I helped out the village some with repairs, as well as communicated with the leader. And I have reason to believe that a lot of what they had he has said was not on purpose, even though it was wrong. And Mr. Dwarf Goblin person,
Yep.
I will say, whilst he did not agree to apologize, he did agree to talk civilly with you if you ever decide you wish to hold a conversation.
Good to know.
But
Boogie.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to talk to that guy. We're good. We're just not coming back. It's fine. Him and his town can burn forever. We didn't get 3 of those guys. They just ran away. So like, best of fucking luck to that fucking asshole.
that is fair.
Pretty much.
I mean, if y'all want, I can go start another fire.
I
No, there were
would
children
rather-
there.
I would rather not break a promise. I'm afraid I do not know what would happen if I attempt to go against what I'm designed for.
No, that's very fair. That is very fair. Sticking to your packs is quite important.
Boogie.
Also,
Boogie.
also, yes, the children are innocent.
Boogie, roll me a
My
perception,
apologies.
please. Add your nature to it.
31.
Okay, so you begin to notice that the forest around you that was kind of a little bit lively is now very quiet. And you feel like you're very much being watched.
Look alive, y'all. I think there's something out there. All the creatures just stop stirring all of a sudden.
If everybody else wants to roll a perception, they can.
Hugo's gonna roll.
Yeah, I will. Hicks will as well.
I didn't see
Dirty
shit.
20 for Korath.
I got a 10. I didn't see shit.
Roland got a
Vex
19.
got a
Cog
15.
got a 16.
Okay. So, anybody that rolled above a 15, you're going to probably understand. So, you guys begin to hear like a low growl. And okay. So, they're not super interested in you, but you guys recognize the growling to be the gnolls. So, they haven't attacked, they're just kind of around you. There's at least 6 of them. So they're just kind of like watching you guys. So if you guys want to like try to ready up, or I mean, you guys can wait to see what they do.
Can I use my animal handling on them? I'd like to grab wood from the fire that is on fire and go out and scare the fuck out of them.
You can try.
I'll have a blood that needs to be. I have a blade that needs to be bloodied.
I mean, you guys
As do
are
I.
more than
As do
welcome
I.
to attack. I mean, it's not like
I'd rather not see a battle in the night, but should it come to that,
I got a 26 for my animal handling.
okay. So out of the 6 gnolls, I would say that you could scare 2 away. They're gnolls. Not like
For 26?
yeah,
Come
They're
on,
humanoid,
man.
not animals.
they're not necessarily an
Yeah,
animal.
they're-
I have fire.
Right,
I have fire in hand.
right.
I'm caveman.
You scared 2. I'll give you 2 of them. So there's 4 left.
So I would like to. I'd like to do an intimidation.
I'd like to just throw my trident.
Okay,
Actually, no, fuck it. I don't really care. I just said I don't.
okay.
I just announced I'd rather not fight, but blood will spill
So hold on.
unless you reveal yourself.
Oh, what's the AC on a gnoll? Okay. So you watch as 4 gnolls walk into the clearing. Couple of them have bows, couple of them have spears. They're still not attacking you. They're just literally looking at you. So, like, I'm doing an old rule, and they're still not interested in you at all. God damn! Like, okay.
I'm going to.
Distance.
I mean, this clearing isn't very big, so if you want to throw your trident, you're fine.
I'm gonna draw my sword
Right?
and be ready to go.
They're all within.
All right, Blady, you said you needed blood. Let's do this.
Okay,
Roland's always ready for some target practice.
go for it. Okay, so if you guys are going to attack, I'll let you guys attack first. Roland, you are up.
Alrighty. First one is a 18.
That's a hit.
Okay. And second one is a nat 20.
Nice. Go ahead and roll that again to see if you can triple the damage.
Yeah.
Not no triple.
So remember what we talked about last session about how your guns work now.
What do you mean?
Well, aren't you double shotting on each pistol?
Yes. So I'm just I was just gonna roll and multiply it by 4.
Yes. So your second one would be multiplied by 8.
Okay. Okay. I'll do the first
Okay.
one. All right. So 12. So that's a 22 with the first pistol.
Okay.
And let me calculator real quick. And then a 60 with the second.
Okay, that knoll looks horrible. What's Cogsworth gonna do?
I guess try to move in closer. I don't know what the distance is.
He can get there
If he can get a hit or not. Okay. Yeah, he'll take his multi swing.
Okay.
And that's only a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. And a 17 to hit.
That ties, so you got it.
And that was a oh, sorry, I lost my page. And that is a 10 for damage.
All right. How does Cogsworth want to do this on this knoll?
I guess if he can just take his head off
Okay.
with this. After he missed his first swing, he'll recuperate and catch him.
Chops the head off the knoll and holds it up like a prize. Gotcha. All right, Hicks, you're up.
All right. I am going to go up to the first or the closest knoll to me.
Yep.
And I am absolutely going to be taking a swing with my sword. Right now it is fire.
Okay.
So, boom. Hold on, let me make sure I'm reading everything right. Just want to make sure that I'm okay. Doesn't look like it actually has any pluses to hit. That's fine.
Pretty sure your sword has a +7 to hit.
Does it? Where does it say that?
Hold on.
Because I thought I saved everything that you sent me.
No, they're doing Macarena.
Hey, Macarena.
Hey,
Oh, that's why. So it does. So it does the same plus as a longsword. So I'm pretty sure a longsword does plus bleed +7.
okay, so that's gonna be it's gonna be my strength. Okay,
Yeah.
strength plus proficiency bonus. So okay. So my strength is this. Actually, so for me, it's a +8. Sweet. All right, so +8 to hit. So that's going to be a 18 plus 7, 25.
That is most definitely a hit.
Cool. And I am just going to do a regular hit with that. So that's going to be 1d8 plus 1d6. I said fire. Did I say fire or
You
ice
said
earlier?
fire.
All right, so plus 1d6 fire. Okay. So damage is going to be 1d8 plus 1d6. Boom. D6. D8. Roll that. So that's going to be 7 from the blade and 3 fire damage, so 10 total.
Cool. Is that all? Is that your whole turn? Or
Let me see if I have any bonus actions. I actually do not. Actually, that's fine.
okay,
Yep, I'm done.
Hugo, you're up.
How far away are the knolls from Hugo?
35 feet.
Hugo is for as much as Hugo can, so that's 30 feet back is where Hugo's gonna go.
Okay. That's your action. You can cast a spell with your bonus action if you want.
I have no spells that can do bonus actions currently.
Okay, that's fine. Korath, you're up.
So you said they're only 30 feet away, right?
Yeah, 30, 35. Yes.
Okay, either way. I'm gonna throw my trident.
Okay. That one that's not being attacked.
24 hit. Right. 24 hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Am I allowed to pair Booming Blade with a throw?
What's the parameters on Booming Blade?
Just whenever you strike a target, it does thunder damage.
Yeah, I'll let it happen.
All right. 16, 17, 19, 21, 2, 3. That's 26 damage. And then for my bonus action, I am going to Misty Step right in front of the face of the one I just
Okay.
hit. That ends my
Okay.
turn.
Squeaks, you're up. 35 feet.
I think I will use my longbow.
Okay.
And where are they at?
They're about 35 feet in front of you.
Like, are they on anyone?
You have one that is on Hugo, one that is on Korath.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the one that's on Korath.
Okay.
Are you sure of that? I didn't mean Hicks.
Well, yeah, fine, Hicks. There's an
No, I was talking to Bear because I'm pretty sure Hugo is away from
Hugo's
the.
like 65 feet away from them.
All right.
Yeah, so he meant Hicks. He meant Hicks.
Korath.
Then I'm gonna step up, and I'm gonna shoot at the one that's on Hicks.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, sweet.
Roll your damage.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
And then remember the thing that we taught you during the Battle Royale.
Action surge. Yeah. I'm gonna wait to use that.
Okay.
Let me pull out my calculator.
All right.
Sorry.
You're learning. I'm proud.
Nine. It does a 9 damage.
It's better than nothing. Okay. Squeaks, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Boogie, you're up. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm close enough to go in with my gauntlets and hit the one on Hicks, right?
Yeah. Because your speed's what?
Okay, sick.
Your walking
Yeah.
speed's 30, right? Or 35?
My walking speed is 40, my bear's is
Yeah.
30.
So you would get there and be able to.
Yeah, both. Yeah, we're both gonna move over there. I'm gonna hit first
Okay.
though. 21 hit, and I rolled a 19. So I crit, right? No? Is it just when I hit a 19?
Yeah. So, okay. Right. So you roll a 21 for one side and then a 19 for another? Or what?
Yes.
So your 19 would crit, but your 21 or whatever it was would not.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess the bear's not hitting, but I am.
Okay.
Oh, actually, before I hit this motherfucker, I'm Hunter's marking him.
Hold up. Backtrack, hell. Hold on.
Yes?
So if I'm understanding you correctly, you were hitting first, right? And you went to
Yes.
hit them with a 21.
Yes.
Okay. So that will hit. What was the 19?
Right. I was asking for my crit. So the 21 is not a crit because it's not a straight 19.
Okay, but you rolled a 19 to get a 21, or
Yes.
so the 19 crits with your gauntlets. Correct? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So your 19 would crit. So if you roll again and get a 19, I'll give you triple the damage. That's what I was getting confused on. I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
So
So go ahead and double your damage on your gauntlets and then roll for your bear.
okay, I hit for 8.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, it's 18. I forgot to add my +4.
It
I rolled D12s and I got 2s.
happens. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll your bear now. Or is that your whole turn?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't hit. So
Oh, okay. What did he roll?
a
Oh,
5
okay.
plus an
I
8.
still need to know if it's a 1.
I don't think he
So
hit.
I always need to know if it's a 1.
It's not a 1. I would tell you if it's a
All right.
1.
I always need to know if it's a 1. So, okay. Uh,
It's a 5.
is Vex still with us? Okay.
Yes.
Vex, there is one that has not been attacked. There is one on Korath currently. And there is like 3 people on the one that's with Hicks.
I'm gonna throw. Or does 21 hit?
Yes, yes, it does.
I'm gonna throw both my daggers at the one on Cora.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage and times it by 2. Or you can roll individual.
18.
I mean, whatever.
18.
6, 7, okay, cool. Is there anything you would like to do, Vex? Do you want to try to hide?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay, roll me a stealth.
slink into the
Yeah,
shadows.
roll me a stealth.
30-20.
That'll work. Okay, so it's now their turn. And since there's only 3 of them, and there's only 7 of you, I will make them roll. So there's one on Squeaks, one on Hicks, and okay. So, Hicks, does a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
I believe a 25 does, though.
A 25 definitely does hit me.
So, one of the knoll that was on you in the beginning is the one that decided to hit you. So, the 12 points on the bite, and then they hit with a sword, and that'll be 10 on the sword.
So 22 total?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Just to roll the dice, man. Squeaks, you're up next. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Ooh. Okay, that was a nat 20. So, I'm not going to roll to see if I can double it. It's 4. That would be 8. And then 16 points of damage. Okay. Uh-oh. What's up? It'll be fine. Stinky and Dirty's gonna keep going. Because you're stinky and dirty. Okay, that's their turn. Roland, back to you. Yeah, one didn't hit.
All right.
Hold on. Fig.
Yeah,
There's
what's
three. One didn't make their hit.
So
Who's the
there's
third
2
one
on
going?
Hicks, 1 on the squirrel, none on me.
No, because when I rolled, none of them tried to go after you. Because there's 8 of you, I rolled a D8.
Oh, I figured you would have just went off the fact that I was in
I
the
was,
space.
I was going
Okay.
to, and then I was like, I'm gonna roll this, so I don't pick on anybody.
All right. Well, I'll shoot. I'll shoot at the one in front of the squirrel,
Okay.
or attacking the
Okay.
squirrel.
Go for it.
All right. That's a 22 to hit,
That'll work.
and a misfire on the second shot.
Okay. So that'll take you 2 rounds to get it back.
Yes, I have a ability. I don't have it pulled up, so I won't do it because I'm not going to waste time. But I'll roll my damage for that first shot.
Well, you remember you still have your action surge because you're
Yeah, and I have a Tinker's ability thing where I can like undo jam. I just don't have it pulled up, and I don't want to waste
okay.
everybody's
So
time.
then, if you have that ability, I'll say it only takes 1 turn for you to get that thing unjammed.
Okay, fair enough. And then my damage for that is a 14 plus 5, so 19 on that shot. Those 2 shots.
Okay. Oh God. Ouch.
And then the Cogsworth will attack that same one on the squirrel. First swing is a 10. That's a miss. And the second swing is a 12.
Remind me tomorrow, Roland, and we'll go through.
Cogs is not swinging.
Yeah, I think we need to cog his abilities a little bit, so we'll go through that tomorrow or whenever we get a little time.
Yeah, his sword's a little.
Yeah, we need to work on him a little bit because I worked on the bear, so I need to work on Cogsworth.
Fair enough.
Okay, Hicks, you're up.
I'll resend him to you.
Okay. You're done, right, Roland?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Hicks, you're up.
All right, Hicks is going to go ahead and swing again with his sword. Make sure I have everything up pulled for my sword. Okay, cool, got that. Boom, click that. D20.
Are you still doing fire, or are you switching elements?
I'm not switching.
Okay.
So still
Okay.
fire. So that's going to be that plus 8. So does a 17 hit?
It dies. You hit. I give you a
Sweet.
feedback.
Okay, so 17 hits. Now I am going to. So 1d8 plus 1d6. So the one in front of me, how bad is it looking?
I wouldn't say on the edge of death.
Like not on the edge of death, but like
It's hurt.
it's still ready to fight.
Yeah, it's hurt, but it can still fight.
It's hurt. Cool. I'm also going to use Runic Pulse.
Okay.
It has to save a. It has to roll a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so you win.
Oh, so if it's still alive, it's going to be stunned until the end of its next
Okay.
turn. But that's if it's alive, because it also allows me to do a stupid amount of damage. So
Right. So roll your
Uh,
damage, and then we'll just see if it's still done.
1d8. $27 damage.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That knoll is stunned until the next round. So it'll be pretty easy to hit. Hicks, is that your turn?
Yes, because I'm actually, hold on. What does this do? Nope, never mind.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Hugo, you're up.
Alright, Hugo is gonna cast Chill Touch on the one that is
There's one that hasn't been touched by any of you. Just so you guys are aware.
how far is that one?
You're 65 feet away from it.
100. Okay, I'll cast Chill Touch on it then.
Yeah.
I don't hit.
You don't hit. What did you roll?
I rolled a 3 plus 6, so 9. I don't think I hit.
You didn't. I mean, God, if a miss was perfect, that was a perfect miss. So, Korath, you're up, bud.
So since that one dipped out from me, I'm gonna go with the one that's not been touched yet.
Okay. So you're going to. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
The 29 hit.
Yes.
So I'm pairing this one with Wrathful Smite this time.
Okay.
That's 25 damage.
Okay.
Also needed to make a Wisdom saving throw.
What am I supposed to beat?
A 14.
Ooh. We tied, so I'll give it to you.
Okay, so he's frightened. And at every turn he has to re-roll that and try to beat a 14 or he can't do anything.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Make sure. I believe so. Give me 1 second.
Yep, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already in their face. There's no need to do anything
Okay.
else. Yeah, that ends it.
Squeaks, you're up. So, Squeaks, because the one that is on you is technically frightened, or not frightened, but stunned, you have advantage. So I need you to roll 2d20s.
Hell yeah. I got a nat 20.
Good enough.
The first one. Do I need to roll again?
You can roll again to see if you can triple the damage.
Okay. No, I got a 2 on that on the second roll.
All right. So I'm just gonna say, how do you want to do this? Because you're gonna kill this thing.
I want my mace, and I want to scream "It's squeaking time!" and I want to jump onto it and just like bonk it as hard as possible.
So you guys watch it.
Well, bonk it.
The squirrel screams their battle rage. It's bonking time. Hops up on top of this knoll and just starts beating its skull in. And that is a knoll down. So Squeaks, I will allow you because you are a fighter. If you want to use your action surge to hit another one, you're more than welcome to.
I think I would like to do that. Give me some good rolls. I got a nat 1.
Okay. So since you're rolling this one,
I don't.
here's what's gonna happen. When you go to swing at the knoll, you miss, and your mace flies out of your hand. Your mace is now on the ground, and you're going to have to find it. So, Boogie, you're up.
The one that was in front of Hicks is still there, yeah?
No,
Or
it's
no?
dead.
Okay, cool. Where's the nearest one?
Korath, or the one that Korath was on. So, the one that Korath was on is about half hurt. The one that Korath just started fighting, nobody had touched.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the untouched.
Okay, so you're going to be fighting with Korath. Okay, gotcha.
Well, I'm not gonna hit Korath. What the hell?
Well, no, I meant you're with Korath now fighting them. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean you're.
Oh, okay, that's
We
how
all,
it
we all know
sounded.
how that ended, so I don't think you really want to fight Korath.
A 20 doesn't hit,
It
right?
does hit.
Oh, it does? Oh,
Mhm.
sick. I'd also like to hunter mark that motherfucker.
Okay.
That's a 23 for damage.
Nice. Okay.
Bear's gonna hit the same one.
Okay. Maybe. I just said maybe. Your bear hasn't hit tonight.
Well, he got a 22, so I assume that hits.
Does. I didn't mean it to be mean, but goddamn, why is everybody like, oh fuck it? Everybody's like, well, I got a fucking 20. Right? Fuck.
28 for damage.
Okay. Oh fuck. All right. Does that end your turn? I'm gonna assume that ends that turn. Okay. That
I'm assuming a 27 hits.
well, I'm also going to tell you that I will let that happen if you want to throw 3 daggers because you're hidden. So you get the sneak attack
Okay.
plus your other dagger. So go ahead and roll damage. You know what? Just take your damage and times it by 4. How's that sound?
You said times about 4, so add another 8.
36 damage.
Good one. Which one are you going after? After the one that was everybody was on, or the one that was kind of off by itself?
The one that was off by
And you
itself.
said 36 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. Okay. I would say it's back to them, but the only one that can do anything is the one that's on Korath. So we'll just say for this time forward, we're just gonna go after Korath. Even though I know.
Well, remember he's frightened. He has to make a wisdom save 14.
Yep, that's true. Ooh. So he beats it. So what happens now?
Nothing. He just gets out of the frightened state.
Okay. Technically they're not fighters, so that would be his action to get out of that. So Roland, back to you.
Oh, and I found my thing. I have to roll a d20 again. I have one per rest.
Okay.
And then if I beat my misfire roll, I can cheat the misfire.
Okay.
But we'll go with what you did because I didn't have it ready. But I was just letting you know I found it. And that is a 18 to hit.
That'll hit, bud. So I'm just gonna tell you, whatever you do is going to kill it. So let me know how you want to do it.
I'll just do as much visceral damage as I can as I shoot him between the eyes.
All right. So you guys watch as the goblin's like, yeah, I already know this is over. Just boom, 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 boom. Just fucking fanning the hammer as fast as he can. And you just watch the Noel's face just get obliterated. Yeah. Yeah, they did it. They're doing good. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. My kid's cheering you guys on.
Heck yeah.
Cogs would have a chance at the next Noel if he wanted it.
Yeah, he'll do his swings. All right. Uh, 15 and 21.
The 21 will hit.
Yeah, 8 damage. And that's it. That's my turn.
Holy fuck. Okay. Hicks.
It's a D8 plus 4 slashing damage.
What?
It's a D8 plus 4 slashing damage.
No.
All right, so I am going to go ahead and take a swing at the remaining Noel.
Yeah, as long as you make a connection,
So-
you're gonna kill it.
Nat 20.
Okay. So, how do you want to do this?
I'm going to grab it by the shoulder, toss it this way, and as my hand is like released from it, grab it like this, and just cleave its head clean off.
Nice. All right. So that was 4 Knolls for 350 XP apiece. So you guys,
Cool.
yeah, you guys did really good. Oh yeah, so you guys can loot the Knolls if you wish.
So I actually want to drag the one I decapitated away, like not too far away, just away from the pile of dead things.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to do an experiment on it.
Okay. Who else? Oh, before we get to that, whatever that may be. Who want or
He is the necromancer.
I want to loot the one that I killed.
okay?
And I also want to take its teeth for the penguin.
I'll loot the one that I want to drag away, just to put the loot on the ground for someone else to pick up, because
So
it's loot. It's not necessary for my
right.
experiment.
So Squeaks, you
I'm gonna go sit back down and continue eating.
okay? Roland just leaves and goes.
He's like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
He's like, cool. This
Right.
is over. I'm gonna go set my face. Typical goblin.
So, Squeaks, you get obviously 2 sets of canines. You get 12 gold and 5 silver. And that's all that Noel is carrying.
I hand the money over to Boogie.
You give the money to Bogey? Okay, Boogie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you write that in chat, Billy?
Yeah.
Boogie is drunk. Please write that down.
Oh, what was the numbers? I'll just write it on a piece of paper real quick.
12 gold.
That means we all need to
59.
remember what happened so we can do the recap.
Y'all
Yep.
fucked up.
12 gold and how many silver? How many silver?
There's a reason for it.
6 silver.
There is.
Okay.
I'm beginning to realize what the game is now.
What do you think the game is?
I think it's every time I say there's yep, there it is, right there.
You got it. You nailed it on the head.
Yep.
There it is.
Bear, I just want you to know I was 3.5 drinks in before I gave up.
There was like 6 in a
couldn't keep
row.
up. Dude, there was 8 at one point in a minute. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
This is how we die.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Yeah, no, there was one point we thought you knew already, like at the start, because you were like, so this happens, and this happens, and
No,
this
I was
happens, and
completely fucking oblivious. Good job, guys. I was completely oblivious.
At one point, you were like, word, maybe 2 more words, and then another and I was like, what?
And then you start putting emphasis on ums. You're like, and it's like, well, wait, he has to know. He fucking has to know.
And then every now and again, you'd throw a instead of an
Yeah.
So it was hard to tell if I needed to drink or not.
That was like that
Exactly.
toss up, Mark.
And we're just like, oh,
Alright.
fuck. Like if you were on PC, like seeing like all of our collective faces, like there were sometimes we're all of us are just like, what?
The DM has become a drinking game. Okay, I get it. All right. So,
Not
This
anymore.
was one
not
time.
anymore.
Not anymore. You figured out the game. I don't have to
Just
do
one
it
time,
anymore.
that's all
Thank
it took.
God. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. He figured it out. Oh, thank God.
All right. Well,
I don't have to work tomorrow,
so,
but fuck. If I anyway.
There was again.
In your
I
defense,
said I'm not playing anymore.
in your defense, Hicks was umming just as much.
Oh yeah, I was umming just as much.
all right. So,
'Cause it's a DM curse.
Right.
It's a DM
there are
curse.
two.
So is there still one of the bodies that?
There's 2 more to loot. There's 2 more to loot.
Okay. I want to loot one.
Okay. That would mean I would have to roll. Okay, so you find a pouch on them that has 2 gold rings worth 100 gold apiece. You find 2 platinum pieces. And then you find 60 copper pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
One last thing on that one.
Okay.
There any blood on the ground from that one?
Yeah.
I want to run an experiment, and I want to stab my trident into the blood to see if it soaks it up.
Okay. So as you drive the wow, Jesus Christ, as you drive the trident down, now you guys got me caught up in my own brain. As you drive the fucking trident into the deal, you watch as it goes, thanks, boss. And you watch as the blood starts to trickle and run a spiral around the trident into where the emerald or the ruby is, and the ruby sucks up the blood. It says, thanks, boss.
Perfect. That is all.
Yep.
So I'm gonna loot the one that I grabbed. Just get everything off of it.
Okay. So, okay. Around its neck, you see a chain, and on that chain, knock it off, you two. Around that chain, you see.
Okay, knock it off, you two. Cool. Got it.
Right. You see a pendant. And on that pendant is just kind of you know that this Noel got it from somewhere else that thought it was pretty. It's got a shield and then two swords stabbed between the shields. You know this as some sort of like they got it either off of a paladin or off a knight or something. You're not entirely sure, but it's probably worth some money. Then you have
Okay, so it's a coat of arms of some
yes,
sort.
yes. You also got a pouch with 10 gold and 3 silver. Yeah. Other than that, that was what was on that note.
So I will go ahead and I'm going to pocket the pendant, and actually I'm going to pocket the gold because I don't at this point in time I don't understand who's our treasure keeper.
Right. Okay, there's one knoll left that has not been looted. So if anybody
Me.
Hey,
What
and
am I
and
supposed
can
to roll?
I rolled it for you, but what's up, Roland?
Just real quick before I forget, I'm gonna use detect magic, and I will help the squirrel find the mace.
Oh, okay.
Before
We'll
we
handle
leave.
that here in a second.
Okay.
So Boogie, when you loot this knoll, you find you can definitely tell that maybe this one was the leader because it's got a little bit more. So as you loot them, you find a dagger that oddly resembles like a sickle, but it's dark in nature and has kind of like almost a shadow touch to it. This knoll probably shouldn't have this. But it is a dagger that does +2. So you don't know what it is. You can definitely tell that this knoll wasn't supposed to have it. In the pouch, however, you find 2 rubies that are worth 200 gold. Okay, that's what you guys find. Roland and Squeaks, roll me a perception together, and then add both of them together.
I got a 10.
19,
Okay.
30 or 29. now.
Right. Squeaks, what'd you get?
They got it. They got a 10. That's why it was 29 altogether.
Okay. So I will say that you find the mace. However, it is stuck in a tree. You would therefore have to climb the tree to get it.
Well, if anyone can climb a tree, it should be a squirrel.
Oh, I think
Not this one.
not this one.
The squirrel is afraid of trees.
Oh,
Just have Korath throw you up there.
Can we
Or
let you
get
take
it.
it? Can you do it, Roland, please?
I'm just as short as you are. Well, I'm not as short as you are.
Squirrel, do you need help?
Yes, I don't want to get it. It's in a tree.
Okay, show me where it is.
He points it. It starts like sobbing out of fear, and he just like pisses himself.
Okay, I'm gonna send Bo up there.
Okay.
What am I rolling for him?
Roll. Okay, so roll a d20 and then add acrobatics. I will let him have your acrobatics if he does not have any.
He got a 23.
Enough. So, Bo, with all of his like, just he looks up at you, goes, "Okay, fine." So he climbs up the tree and very daintily onto the mace, and then brings it down, which in his hands or in his mouth looks about like like a dog holding a dumbbell. It just kind of it's a little odd. So he comes down, he hands off to the squirrel. You guys head back to camp. I will give you guys a long rest. I won't have anything attack you.
hold.
Oh, okay.
I still have an
Okay,
experiment I want to run,
alright.
and Hugo has something that Hugo already
Sorry.
said they
Okay,
want to do before
alright.
I did my experiment.
So
So
Hugo,
from
what do you got?
Hugo actively is going to turn to Bogey whilst also walking towards the gnolls and actively like points them at them.
Okay.
Are these consumable for you all? Can you guys consume this?
No, don't. No,
Okay.
please don't. If you want me to hunt for food, you just have to ask. I will do that.
I'm trying to learn what you all can eat and what you cannot eat. I still don't understand.
This
What's
danger
consumable to
puppy. We don't eat danger puppies.
Okay.
Hicks is going to type in. Technically, we can. It is not preferred.
Listen, Hicks,
Wait,
you
you can?
have not had a meal made by this robot. I promise you. You do not want them to cook this.
Excellent. Do not
They
cook
are
this.
over-
Oh, no.
they're
I think we let him
overreacting.
eat.
It was fine. It was fine.
I think
You
we let him eat what the
know it.
robot makes. I think we just teach him a hard fucking lesson. I think we let him eat it.
I have literally eaten rocks, so I'm okay with
That's
this.
fine.
Wait,
Wait until
rocks
you
are
start painting a
consumable?
fucking bowl.
To me, sometimes rocks in my home plane are consumable to me. This is not my home plane. Do not feed me rocks.
Okay.
Do not feed me
So
rocks.
you can eat rocks. Squirrel doesn't like meat, only likes nuts and other leaves, I think.
Now
And
you're
the
done
rest-
fucked up.
Okay, thank you.
Listen, Hicks, you don't understand. Robot only understands, how do I say?
They're very
You have
fucking
to be
literal.
direct. Very direct.
Excuse me, autonomous robot. I cannot eat
Hugo.
rocks. Hugo. I cannot eat rocks.
But you said you could.
I was mistaken.
So you lied?
No. I did not lie.
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication.
Ah, what's that word mean?
It means you say something with a context that is different from the truth.
So it is a lie.
No. Oh. I did not know it was a lie when I said it.
All right.
So yes,
Oh,
technically
you don't
a
know what
lie.
you can eat.
Yes, it was a lie, but an unintentional lie. I said a lie
That's an
with
intentional lie. All right.
Hugo,
anyway.
Hugo, if you put rocks in his food, that is your business, but please don't put rocks in everybody else's food.
Well, you all told me that you cannot consume rocks.
Actually, in all fairness, I come from stone. It wouldn't bother me any.
That would be counted as cannibalism.
Hey, keep your rock self to yourself. Don't put yourself in the soup either, okay?
That's
Okay,
called
so what
cannibalism.
So I
Hugh-
shouldn't put rocks in soup. Okay.
Yeah, no
Please
rocks
don't.
in soup. No rocks in food. No rocks in food, please.
I'm gonna have to start drinking for this one. Okay, so
Anyway, after that, Hicks is actually going to do his experiment now.
what's your experiment, Hicks?
I'm going to cast Animate Dead on the
The knoll.
headless
Okay.
knoll.
Are you doing this in full view
So,
of them?
obviously I cast-
or
Well, yeah. So I do that, and so before I cast a spell, I pull out a notebook or a tome.
okay.
And my pen.
Okay.
They see me, you
The
know,
quill.
Yeah, the quill. And I go ahead and cast Animate Dead.
Okay.
Like obviously I'm pulling it away from the party's area because I don't know how this experiment's gonna go.
Right. Okay.
So I cast Animate Dead on it. What do I see from this knoll? Headless knoll.
So at first you don't really see much. Like there's not really much happening, and then all of a sudden you start to hear like the bones crack, and then all of a sudden you now have a headless gnome just standing there. Kind of,
So
zombified. I mean, it's not like I
Mhm.
mean, so yeah, you're.
Oh yes, of course.
It's animated. It's just like it's probably waiting for a command at this point.
Yep. So I'm walking around. Oh, Hicks is a liar. I am. I'm sorry. Anyway, walking around like looking at it, like writing it down, like writing down what he's saying, without using any sort of magic intent behind it. He is going to tell it to sit down.
Okay.
Like just using his voice. Sit. Like not using the effect of the spell behind it, just saying sit.
Wait,
with
how
his
is it
voice.
supposed to sit if it can't hear?
That's what this experiment is about.
It just stands there.
Excellent. He's gonna think in his mind. No, with the intent of the spell to sit.
So
Like he's going to command it.
okay, so you're commanding it
Like command it
through your
with-
mind. Okay.
Yeah. Like non-verbally commanding it, but commanding
Okay,
it.
it sits.
Wait, but how does it think? No brain.
Animate Core or Animate Dead is a really odd spell. I've never had
It is.
anybody sit
It is.
down and be like, by the way, what do I do if I ask it a bunch of questions? So I'm playing this off the cuff a little.
Oh, exactly, and that's also what I'm doing. Like, what constitutes a command?
So I will say,
Is what I'm doing right
I will
now.
say, since it does not have a head, and if you vocally command it, no. If you telepathically command it, I will say okay.
So, like, telepathically, like using my magic to command it, versus using my words to command it,
Right.
is what I'm getting at. It's like, okay. I am going to.
Can't tell if you're trying to tell me to
Dismiss
steal
the spell.
third base or.
I'm trying not to impede on what Mac's doing or being the DM. I'm just sitting here like logically that if you're telepathically communicating to something that has no mind, it still would not work.
Well, I'm saying that's why when I said telepath, well, that's what he said.
Right. Again.
That's when I reacted when he said telepathically. I said magically.
Right. Again, I'm
like focusing on the spell itself in my mind to do that.
So now you've turned a spell into a concentration spell to where you have to concentrate on it.
I believe this is
because now it's a
concentration
puppet.
spell, not.
So wait,
I
are
mean,
you
it
using
is a
its
puppet.
body?
So
I am actually
So
100%. I
So
am.
it's a puppet. You have to concentrate on it.
well, it's not. I mean, that's not untrue. So if he has to concentrate on it, such as that, then if something were to attack you, then you would lose concentration and lose the spell.
Based on the spell itself, it's not a concentration
Right.
spell. And what I'm getting here is Hicks wants to understand life and death and the magics behind it and like the mechanics behind it. That's why he specifically grabbed the one without a head.
So
and is like when he gives it like the command, like, hey, I'm saying like I speak this with my voice, not
So hold on.
Manipulating my magic to make it do it.
So Hicks,
what does it do?
Hicks has a backstory that he's trying for, right? And part of that backstory is just like what he said. He's trying to figure out life and death. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily take rocket science to figure out what he wants to be, but he does have a backstory, and that's where we're going. And that's why I'm pantomiming this whole entire deal with a Knoll with no head. So, again,
But that's why I'm getting at the fact that it has no head is the fact that why it has to be a concentration at this point.
right. So, not wrong. It does have to necessarily be a concentration with no head. If it had a head, then it would understand verbal commands.
Yeah, for the reasons why I'm doing it, yes, it would need a head to do the thing. But the mechanics of the spell, if it doesn't have a head, I can still make it do
Also,
things.
for the mechanics of the spell, it doesn't explain how the fucking spell works. So you gotta.
It actually really doesn't. I'm actually looking at it. It's like,
So, as you say, sit inside your head. The Knoll sits.
I'm like, okay, cool. I say it in my head. I'm using the magic. Okay. And that is more than enough for Hicks at this point in time, and he dismisses the spell.
Yeah. Knoll falls down. Just as dead as it was.
Yeah. He continues to write for like 2-3 minutes. Just
okay. So, you guys are all standing around the fire. You guys can go to bed now, get a long rest if you want, or ask questions about what the fuck that was. What's that?
Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything else out there waiting? Or if the Knolls are taking commands from anything nearby?
Yeah, you can. Yep, hold on.
Perception is right there. So I had a 19.
As far as you can tell, no. These were probably just
Okay.
stray gnolls from the town that were probably following you guys around, or maybe followed Hugo in. Either way around it, they're just strays. You can't really tell if anybody is really controlling them or not.
So Hicks is going to go ahead and sit back down in his bedroll. He's going to look up, look around the party. So I do have a question for everyone here. I did see that the squirrel delivered to you, gesturing towards Boogie. The pouch, a pouch. Are you the group's treasurer or loot keeper?
Yes, I take care of the money. I keep it
Oh.
safe. Don't ask me where I put it.
I will not. However, I have a pouch here with some money in it. I toss it over.
Thank you.
Seeing as I'm with you guys now, I should make sure everything's done right.
I have a question for you, dead person mover.
Oh, of course. Please ask away.
Are you like my creator?
In what way?
You bring people back from dead.
In a sense, yes. They are not truly brought back to life, but I can manipulate their bodies once they are dead.
Hugo,
So they
were
are
you
like
dead before?
I was. Or
Oh,
was I? I don't know. I remember waking up and seeing my creator. And he told me that I used to be his child.
Hugo, how old are you?
I believe the last time that I was fixed, I was 18. But that was from my recollection based on these notes 100 years ago.
You were have you been were you woken up and you had 18 years before you went into slumber?
Yes. Well, yes and no. I was built to be the same age before Master said I perished. But
what age did your master tell you perished at?
I was a child. I believe 10.
Hicks is noticeably rather like sick hearing that.
Hugo,
Yes.
do you actually age, or does your mind stay at the same age? Is it
Master
possible? I don't understand robots. That's the goblin.
Master had created me to be as I once was
So,
and put programming in me.
right. Roll me a history check with advantage because you'll kind of know how automatons essentially work.
Woo! Nat 20.
Right. So Roland, sitting there listening, goes, "Yeah, you're probably more or less probably 218 years old at this point." Um, he goes, "I haven't seen that kind of work for a very long time. It predates quite a bit. But if I had to take a wild stab in the dark, your creator was either human or elven.
And I really hope they're elven because I'd like
And
to
my
have a
guess would be
conversation with
Elvin
them.
because humans are dumb.
Yeah.
Humans are also dead by that point.
Yeah, I'd really like to have a conversation with your creator.
So
Well, I am trying to find him.
right.
Excellent.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell him what your creator's name is.
Hugo goes and says the creator's name. All Hicks hears is static.
Excellent. Hold on. He puts his notebook away and pulls out another notebook. Now he is curious. Excellent. Thank you so much, Hugo. Do you have any more questions? You said you had questions for me.
Yes, I was wondering how you did that.
Oh, it comes with the school of the clerical school I follow. Um, Technically speaking, I am a cleric. I worship a god. That god.
So you
gives
are
me
like
my-
old friend.
I do not know old friend, but
Old
potentially
friend
yes.
is one who betrayed us.
You've
Oh.
met him just recently.
Oh, the one that was disguised as the old friend.
No. Veloz, the bighorn guy, with
Oh,
one horn.
Oh, that makes sense now. That makes very too much sense, actually. Ugh. Okay, yes. My words still stand. Yes, but no. Similar in what I do, but not. Actually, yes, the same. Yes, but I am not bad. I'm not going to betray you. I promise.
Oh, it's
Yep,
fine
that's
if you
what our
betray
friend
me.
said.
I understand that. I'm just going to shut up and
Right.
directly answer the questions now.
Right after he
Clearly,
made a
I'm
pact
just
with all of us.
clearly I'm just digging myself a hole, and I am making terrible decisions right now.
So
It's
if
okay,
I
most
tell-
of us don't trust anybody. I do trust the goblin. I trust Korath, and I mostly trust Vex. That there was a time, but I am past that.
We have talked about this. It was a job.
I understand it is just very hard for me.
But
I am
still, watch your pockets.
yes.
Well, Mr.
That's why the
Clarence,
goblin keeps his bag of holding in
Listen
his
here. Do not turn the new people against me just because y'all got mad at me.
I wasn't going to tell them what happened. I just said that there was an incident.
Excuse me, what about me? You don't trust me?
Squirrel,
You can't
Squirrel,
climb a
you left
fucking
us.
tree. Why would
Squirrel,
we trust you for shit?
You left us when we had to go into the dollhouse. You left us with all those automatons. I had
It
never
was-
seen automatons until the goblin. I was scared.
I was scared.
You left us.
I climbed
We
over
could have
the
used
tree.
you. You could have went into their armor and like cut their wires.
So I
Exactly.
actually, as this conversation is happening between all of them, I actually move over towards Hugo and I sit down. I plop on the ground.
I do have one final question.
Yes, Hugo.
Would you be able to make me feel?
Would I be able to make you feel? That is a very, very interesting question. In my current state, I cannot. No, I cannot.
Okay. And Hugo's going to move to just kind of sit in between where Roland is and where Hicks is, and just sit in between them both, because the one is knowledge of automatons, the other has knowledge of the dead. And if you have questions, I can try to answer. I don't know much, though.
Hicks is gonna nod. Thank you, little one. Should anything come up, I will gladly ask those questions.
You said we're gonna take a long rest, right?
Yep.
I want to try an infusion.
Okay.
I want to copy my bear and make another one.
You want to copy your what?
Want to copy that bear and make another one. I can copy a magical item.
Oh, okay. All right.
It says I can do it over a long rest.
Okay. So by the time you wake up, you'll have 2 bears.
And he's recharged.
Right.
So actually, I haven't talked to the goblin over here. I do see that he's. So I'm actually going to roll an intelligence check on the goblin
Okay.
because I need to know what he does. I've rolled intelligence checks on a few people, so
Okay. So,
and I rolled a net.
okay. What's your intelligence there, Roland?
What do you mean? Do I need to roll?
Just what's your intelligence on your paper?
16
Okay.
plus 3.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, so he's fairly intelligent. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. No. Cool. Sorry, y'all. That's my quirk.
Right.
I gotta roll it on folks.
You guys want to take your long rest?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I want 2 teddies.
right. Okay.
You're having 2 teddies? I was like, what bear? That makes sense.
It took me a minute to understand what the bears were too. So anyway, you guys all wake up in the morning fully refreshed. You don't have to fight anything. I was just gonna make it one deal. So I need you to make a decision then this morning, whether you're going to move up the mountain to head towards Olaf, or if you guys are going to head towards the giants.
Well, of course, I'll say we go towards the Giants unless somebody else has another idea.
The Giants sound fun. I would love to test some things out there.
Okay. That's 2 for Jen.
Are they gonna
Olaf.
be? Are they
Olaf
gonna be
was
as
for
friendly-
Boogie, right?
Mm-hmm.
The scroll's gonna look at Koroth and ask, "Are the Giants there gonna be as friendly as you are?"
Oh, fuck no.
We need to do the giants. Is there a way we can do both of them, or is this a we can
Oh,
only
like,
do one or the other?
hit the cave on one side and then hit the giants on the other.
You would have to go up over top of the mountain, and I don't know if you guys would make it over the top. So I would probably say maybe pick one or the other. I would, however, make it so that way Olaf is on the other side of the mountain. So when you guys were on your way back, you could do it on your way back through.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Would we still be able to do both of them
Giants it is.
eventually? Yeah, let's go for the Giants. We'll hook Olaf on the way back. And break.
Sorry, guys.
We still got our mounts and shit, don't we?
Yes.
I always have a mount. It is my bear.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm pretty small, so I'm like a small backpack.
There you go.
If I had
Yeah.
to be careful.
Right. So,
With
Just the goblin starts riding the Goliath on the back, just shooting from
Right.
the top of his.
that's all I can see at that
Right.
moment.
Hey,
Fuck me.
advantage.
Yeah. Yes. So, Korath, your
stone foundation advantage.
your steed is obviously much bigger than everyone else's. We all know that.
Oh,
Well, it has to be. Yes. So anyway, you guys have to go back through the town to go through the corridor. So with that being said, you guys, well, it's not going to matter. You mount your guys' steeds and you begin to walk through town. You walk straight on through. Don't really talk to me.
Oh, speaking of steed, I don't have a steed. Do I just kind of just like run fast next to them?
Just hop on with Korath.
And
Yeah, I just hop on with Korath.
What is this, Brokeback Mountain?
The squirrel's riding on
Only
the
if he
bear.
wants it to be.
Okay, so Vex obviously has a mount. Everyone has a mount except Hicks, essentially. So, and then everybody who can jump on with somebody else jumps on with somebody else. So, we're gonna put that past us. So, you guys
I'll jump up. I'll jump on with Korath.
walk through town and don't talk to anybody. You just keep walking through town. You guys go through the corridor. You go through the old fort. You do have to open the doors, which that's not going to matter. You do shut them behind you. And you guys kind of walk out into what is now called the kind of the Barrens. It's not. It's more like a desert style deal. So you guys begin to walk. You're going to go ahead and walk towards the most northern part of the island. I will say it will take you guys 3 days to get there. So 1, 2, 3. We'll have Roland. We'll have Hugo. What?
Would someone rewound Hugo during that time?
Did somebody rewound Hugo? Okay. And then we'll have Boogie. X.
The only time they would ever be at risk of not being recharged would be if we were separated.
Right. Okay.
Or if we all got tired
Right.
of them.
So, Roland, Cogs, and Hugo, you guys will have the first day. It'll take 3 days. I'm going to roll for 3 days. So, go ahead and roll me a d20. Yeah,
Just a flat 20.
It's for an encounter.
That is a
15.
14.
Okay. So
Oh, and Cogs rolled a 19.
all right. Roland and all three of you. Roll me a perception to see if you see what's coming at you. It's interested in you.
A 17
Okay.
and a 15.
Hugo, what do you roll?
9.
So Roland
9.
sees it. So it's Cogs. There are 3 phase spiders.
Called
What?
this was the Feywild a long time ago, and here we are facing Fey spiders.
Bullshit.
They're phase spiders aren't on the
Aren't these
Feywild.
the same ones that we lit the forest on fire?
Too bad it's not a tiger lily. I'm not looking for.
There
that
are
one for any
creatures that are
reason.
of both.
You're not in the Feywild. Promise
Hugo's
you're not
gonna
in the
like
Feywild.
turn to Roland.
I gotta reiterate this. You're not in the Feywild.
So Hugo's
I don't like the Feywild.
Bullshit. If it looks like the Feywild, smells like the Feywild.
Just like Nyx isn't guilty, but yet disappears during the destroy of a city.
You?
Hugo's gonna turn to Roland and actively ask, "Did you see anything?"
Yeah, there's some spiders out there lurking in the dark.
Lurking, he says. All right, so
Lurking.
I will say this.
That's suspicious.
They are interested. So one of them is going to come, or wow, holy fuck. 3 of them are going to come at you. So I would say that, goddamn, you guys might want to wake the party up. Just saying, but that's up to you.
I think we could take
Uh,
them.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can take them, but I'm sure the party's gonna wake up anyways. Cause yeah, fuck it, sick 'em.
Fuck. All right. Is that just that? Okay. All right. So
That's Teddy. That's
Yep.
one Teddy
All right,
right
so
into the middle of all 3 of them.
okay. So roll your damage.
All right.
Because it just does automatic damage. It doesn't have to have a AC or nothing to it.
Okay.
Mac, if you don't understand what's going on, he has a teddy bear that does fire damage. It explodes.
Oh no, I do understand it. I got caught up.
Okay.
I watched it on YouTube.
I watched it on YouTube.
That's a 27.
Okay.
Right in the middle of them all.
All right. So each one of them takes 27 damage. Okay.
And I don't know, like, does that are they weak to fire damage? Does that like catch them on fire? Is it like fire
I mean, they're on
explosion
fire,
or
but they're
just like
still
an
standing.
explosion?
Not another forest fire.
They're on fire. They just haven't left.
I mean, it's not like it's not a napalm bomb.
Kind of is. So Teddy runs back, goes, "Did I do good, boss? Did I do good?" Okay.
You did great, little guy. You did just great.
Okay.
And I'll give him a high five.
Cogs can attack if he wants. Or you can fire a pistol.
Can I yeah, I think I'm going to fire and then action
Okay.
surge and fire again. I'll do the 2 outside ones. That's a 18
Yep.
plus to hit. And a
Yep.
18 plus to hit. That's a 22 and a 24.
Okay.
And Cogs will attack the one in the middle. And I'm sure everybody would wake up with
Probably,
the
yes.
explosion. That's a 19 plus to hit
That'll
on the first swing, and 19 on the second swing. And that's a 19. Math rocks.
Okay, Hugo, since you thought you guys could take them, I will give you the opportunity as everyone is waking up.
Question: how far are they?
They're at least 35 feet.
Okay.
Far enough, we just didn't get ignited.
And are there 2 or 3? Or how?
There's 3 of them.
many? 3? Okay. Well, the closest ones to us, I am gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip in 3rd level.
Okay.
So 2 of them needs to make an intelligence saving throw of 15 or higher.
One saves, one fails.
Okay. So that's 3d6. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the one that failed gets 9 damage. The one that saved takes half of 9, so I believe 4. And the one that also failed, next turn that it makes, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3.
Okay.
The other one's fine.
Okay. All right. So since you guys are all up, I would assume everybody woke up to the explosion. So the face biters are going to get to go first since they got attacked, and then we'll go to the top of the round. Okay. So because there's only 3 of you that were attacking essentially first. Roland, you have 1. Hugo, you have 1. Hugo, you have the other. So that face spider doesn't do a fucking thing. It rolled a nat 1. It fucking attacks and fucking falls over and tumbles. I'm supposing a 15 doesn't hit you, Hugo.
15 does not
All right,
hit
but then a dirty 20 does. So So that's 10 points of damage, and then I need you to roll a con save.
Okay, you said 10 points of
Yes.
damage? Okay, and then a con
Yep.
save?
Because I rolled for an action, their bite has a reaction.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think I'm good. I got
Yep, you're good.
3.
So you're not paralyzed. Okay. So with that being said, we're back at the top of the round. So Roland, you are up first.
Yeah, I guess I will shoot
Good.
again. That's a nat 20.
Go ahead and roll it again. See if you can triple the damage.
Holy shit. That's
Alright.
another nat 20. I swear. That didn't.
I'm-
I'm not lying. Nice. And then the second one's a
Okay.
19.
So go ahead and go ahead and
triple
triple one
damage?
of your damage, and then triple or double your or whatever your other damage is. I'm doing this.
And I roll a fucking 2. Motherfucker. So 6 plus.
Man, that's the way it just goes, man.
So or I could do 7 times 3 if I do my 2 plus 5 and then triple it. Okay. So that's 21 on the first one. And holy fuck, a 2 again. That 10's going away. And a 7. 14 on the
Okay,
second.
how do you want to do this?
Yeah, just
Okay.
pop,
Alright,
splatter. Maybe
Right.
it's a spider, right? Like a head
Right.
body.
You just watch as Roland goes ting, 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 taking 8 legs off, and then one right to the middle of the face, ending that spider. Okay. Cogs does have a chance at hitting another one if he wants.
That is a 14.
But it does
to hit.
not hit, unfortunately. These guys aren't super hard to hit.
And another 14 to
Unfortunately, does
hit.
not hit. So, Hicks, you're up.
Cogs is lacking today.
Okay, cool. So wait, I am going to use my bedrock breaker and fire at the nearest spider.
Okay.
14 plus 7 is 21.
That's the hit.
Yep, that's the hit.
Okay, roll your damage.
Sweet.
These guys' AC is only 15, so
The damage is going to be 15 damage.
alright, 15 even.
Yep, 15 even.
You killed it. So how do you want? I mean,
Yep.
you're hitting it with a
I just
crossbow.
kind of point blank between the eyes, like it's dead.
There you go. All right, Hugo, you have a chance here.
All right. Is the last remaining one hurt?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. Make a saving throw. Wisdom 15 or higher.
Okay. Okay. It fails.
Alrighty. 9 plus 12. That is 21 damage.
This spider is hanging on by a thread, literally. Korath, you're up.
Oh, this should just about do it.
Whatever you roll, you're
Right.
gonna kill it.
Well, we're
So-
gonna do something I don't normally do, so we're just gonna go with a good old fashioned Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Dirty 20 hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's 13 damage.
All right. You obliterate the spider, like it just gone. Okay. You guys all go back to sleep. You guys get a full rest. We move on to the next day. Bogey and Hicks and the bear have the next watch. So this is the day that has passed. You guys have traveled a whole nother day.
All right, so we're watching.
Rolling
So I
straight
needed.
d20s.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yep.
I got a 15 and the bear got a 4, so
all right.
Yep.
Hold on. Reactivate my
Okay.
phone. Boom. 18.
Okay. Let's see if it's even interested. Okay, it is not. Boogie, as you look into the tree line, you see eyes pass by. And you know that they're a predator because they glow. But as far as you can tell, and as far as you're concerned, it's just trying to figure out who's by the fire. So I will say that night is uneventful for everyone. You guys get a full rest. We'll move on to the next day. So, Squeaks, Korath, and Vex, you have the third day.
It's a 14 for me.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Squeaks just a straight. Okay. Vex, straight 20.
Sorry, 15.
Okay. You guys' night is uneventful. Cool. So as you guys begin to wander and kind of walk around, you come to kind of a rocky alcove. You notice that behind it, there's like a big giant opening. There's a door. And it's odd to see a random door etched into like the side of a cliff. Korath would understand probably where he is at. So you are actually at Korath's village, so to speak. This is where Korath is technically from. Um, he's not so happy about being back here, but he does understand what the poison is and things like that. You guys need to talk to his people. So, Korath, if you'd like to go to the front door and knock, or let somebody else knock.
I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else do the knocking.
Can Vex pick the lock?
Okay.
So Hicks is going to go up to Korath and be like, "Hey, I think you said you can't come back here unless you have those items. Is that correct?"
That would be correct. I'm not welcome back until I have the item.
So you should go first, right?
okay.
Excellent. So I'm going to
It means I may have to wait outside.
I'm going to stay with you.
What
I
if we
don't want
dress you up?
I
Yeah,
don't
can
want
we
you
put you
to.
in a disguise?
Look, I might be gay, but I'm not a fucking queen.
But you have
It's a queen for a day.
Well, no, but don't you have that weird beard, that weird fur thing for
I mean,
your
I
face?
do have a beard now. Maybe they won't recognize
you have
me.
hair now.
We'll call you Koroth. They won't know.
Corbob.
That's it.
So to let me be honest,
Or
my father is a mason here. He's a blacksmith. But my mother, she is a war chieftain. She will spot me. She will know me.
Well, can't we just put like a hat on you and like hide your face?
Is there a fucking off switch for this bot?
No. Well, we can turn the key, I think.
So, I would say that the one that could help you disguise you could be Vex per se. If they wanted to do that. Vex, to answer your earlier question, there is no lock on the door that's visible to pick. I would also recommend that if you're going to walk into a giant's village, maybe picking the lock wouldn't be the
I'll
best.
blow. I could blow
form of
I could blow the
action.
door
You're
open.
more than welcome to.
I mean, if I can't pick the lock, I don't feel
Yes.
like blowing the door open's an even better option.
That's up to
I
you
mean, I
guys.
can-
Whatever you want to do here. I'm
I
No,
can
I'm not
walk
gonna
on
opposed to
the
any of
door.
it.
What if I walk up to the door and knock?
The squirrel.
Okay.
Let me do it.
Well, either way,
So,
I'm hanging
you
out
guys
with
watch.
Korath, knowing like, yeah, this
Okay.
is not gonna end well, or even start well.
So, as the squirrel walks up to the door, and uses their mace to bang on it because they think because they're tiny that a little knock is not quite great. It's big knocks. You watch as the door opens, and standing there before you is a Goliath that is not quite as big as Korath is, but is definitely a guard, and is standing there with a double-headed great axe and goes, can I
You're
help you?
tall.
I point to Boogie for help. I say, Boogie, it's your turn. I knocked on the door.
Yes, the goblin's name is Boogie.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Uh, so so the Goliath stares down at the goblin and goes, "Oh, interesting name. Is there any particular reason you're here right
Yeah,
now?"
we're looking for some help.
What kind
Somebody's
of
got to
help?
give me a reminder on that. I got to find it in my notes.
That's why I passed it to you.
They were told that you could help tell them where this poison may have come from,
God,
and
where
who
did
may have been able to help with the
So the
poison.
Goliath he goes, "I thought you weren't
Oh,
welcome back
fuck
here."
you. You knew why I was left.
Why are you talking to our friend Corvath like that?
All right.
Hold on. They have every right. I am an outcast until I come back. I can't do anything to them.
And I understand, based on what he told me. Excuse me. Based on what he told me, I'm here for him on this point.
Korath, you would know this Goliath as Rorik. He's always been a guard. Korath, he looks at Korath and says, "Look, I haven't been into the politics of this for very long. Being to the fact that I see the tattoo on your arm now." He goes, "Come on in. I'll see what I can accomplish."
Including me.
Can the scroll
Including
give the
you.
nice giant man a nut?
I don't want a nut. I don't. Just get in here because I'm really trying not to let anything else in. I don't know if you noticed this, but there are things roaming around out there that don't particularly want in here. So if you guys could hurry up and get in, that would be great.
Okay. So I will actually enter the gate now, but I am constantly watching my 6 at all points.
And I will follow. I'll follow Korath.
Hugo will follow Hicks.
The squirrel's following the giant.
Rorik directly looks at, right. Rorik looks at Korath and he says, "You're right to watch yourself. I have no problems, but it's going to be a problem as we get further in here." So Rorik shuts the door and then locks it. He steps out in front of you guys. "Follow me, and whatever you do not reach for a weapon." He goes, I can't save you after that. And he looks back at Korath and he says, "You know I can't
You
save
are
you
correct.
after that." So as Rorik leads you guys through the village, most Goliaths are they roam, so they don't ever have a stationary village. However, the Stone Vein clan come here more towards the winter time for the great hunt and things like that. They are kind of holed up here for right now. As Rorik walks you through the deal, you hear the ting, ting, ting of a hammer. And you guys watch as Korath tries to shroud his face a little bit. And the blacksmith looks up and goes, "Huh, don't let anybody in that way. What are you doing back here?" So you guys think that Korath is big, right? When Korath's father walks up, you see that Korath's father is twice the size of Korath. The blacksmithing, everything that he ever does, has made him a very, very large
Whoa.
man. And you
You're
watch
even
as
taller.
the grip on the hammer, right? You can hear the wood that holds the gripping of the hammer start to crack under the pressure. Rorik, however, steps between the two of them and goes, "They're here because of me. They need help. You back away." And because Rorik is a part of the guard, your father can do nothing to him or you due to Rorik.
If it helps, he was recruited to help try to save the great tree.
Uh, Korath's father looks at the goblin and goes, "I don't care."
Fuck you.
How are
You're not
you
a very
taller than
nice
him?
dad.
The tree means nothing to me. You act as if none of you have your own
Would you like a
customs.
nut?
I don't.
Korath, your dad's not very nice.
He's as nice of a father as you'll find in this land.
I tried to
My-
help you.
Hicks looks up. Korath, are you okay?
Ah, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
So you guys continue to walk, and sitting on a throne, essentially made of bone and mammoth tusks, and every variation of large animal you can think of, is a very large Goliath female. And you can almost take a wild stab in the dark at who this is. And you watch as Korath begins to sweat. It's a different kind of sweat from a rock Goliath. It's very much little pebbles coming down. And uh she looks at him and goes, "So I don't know if you remember what was said to you." Rorik puts his hand up and goes, "They're here because of me. I allowed them in to our customs. You understand the rules." And she goes, "Are you really reciting the rules to me, Rorik?" He goes, "If we live by our customs, we must live by our customs, correct?" She goes, "Fair. What can I do for you?" And no, Korath, I don't mean you. As far as I'm concerned, you don't exist here.
So yeah, we're here because there is a poison, a drow poison that is poisoning the world tree. But also we were sent here to recruit you for help because there's a bridge being made, and they need bodies.
So Jarl Yendrel wants
There's
my
a
help.
war coming.
The squirrel looks up at the rock woman and was like, "I'll give you a nut. Please help us." And he offers her a tiny nut that he like holds precious to him and holds it out to her to take.
So you still haven't answered my question.
The answer to your question is yes.
Okay. Why should I help Yendrel?
Because things that are not from this land are coming to this land. And you were big and strong and beautiful.
And if everything ends,
So
what's the point?
So you want me to put my clan up against these nightmares? Is
Well,
that what
we'll
I'm
be there
understanding?
too.
No, that what you're saying is correct. Yes.
So you already know that the Bifrost Bridge is already across on our side. So she explains something to you guys. She goes, I'm assuming you came from the settlement of the variant people off to the south, correct? You came through the corridor by taking a stab in the dark, correctly?
Yes.
That is correct. Yes, ma'am.
Right. She goes, so off to the east of there is a land bridge that has already connected the Barrens to the Dark Island. Now, I'm assuming, however, on your side of things, the side of the nice and the pretty trees, that there's another bridge being formed. Am I correct on that
Yes.
assumption? I will tell you what. I know about your poison, and I know the poison that is killing the tree. There's only one snake that has that poison.
Okay, what snake is it?
I'm guessing when you looked at the tree, there was 2 perfect puncture marks.
Yes, that's correct. And there were tracks of a snake, so
Right.
And
So,
footprints.
do any of you know how big of a snake it would take to curl around a world tree and bite it?
but I assume huge.
Can I
Mhm.
roll an intelligence check to
Yep.
say what I want to say right here?
Sure. Yeah.
Hold on, intelligence. Let's hit this, hit that, boom. So that's gonna be 14, 17. So 17, yes.
Okay. What are you wanting to know?
Just would I know what snake would be big? I already know this, like Mac knows this.
So, right. You guys would understand. None of you would necessarily be like, none of you wouldn't realize that who she's talking about is Jormungandr.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. Like I want to say like under my breath, like Jormungandr.
Right.
Fuck.
She quickly looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, look at you." She goes, "Now, here's the thing about that. Jormungandr is technically not around right now. He's on the other side, and as far as I remember, he's tied up. He's bound against the island. So, for a reptile or snake that size to do that seems very odd. Doesn't mean that it didn't happen, but I'm assuming you were probably. I mean, we're no stranger to things, obviously. We were there when the world tree was created. We were there when things like, well, our ancestors were there. We weren't there per se. She goes, let me ask you one more question. What were the footprints next to the tree?
They were so large that if the goblin fell inside, we would have to pull him out.
Right. If you could recollect, what was the animal?
A snake?
There was a snake, but there was another track, correct?
Give me 1 second.
Korath
No, I
wasn't there for this point. It was Valith, so I can't
wouldn't
say anything
know.
on it.
I didn't. I didn't write it down.
You didn't give us an animal, a type of animal. You just said animal paw print and that it was large.
Right. So you would tell her that you've never seen the creature before.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it was not a paw print that I was that I knew.
Sounds almost if like maybe well, I mean, it would either have to be that of a wolf or that of a great bear. You've met Garm. Trust me, I know you've met Garm. Dog gets around, trust me.
Yeah, we met a few great wolves.
Carl
Yeah.
returned.
Well, technically, one of you only met them.
Yeah, we met
Um,
we saw hell too.
mhm. I was sad to hear her passing too.
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean passing? She just disappeared. What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't know she just disappeared. As far as I knew, she was gone. That's my bad. Well, when you hear that a god has disappeared, you almost assume that they died. You can kill gods. It's not easy, but you can do it.
Ow!
Wait, you're saying gods can die?
Yeah, very much so.
The squirrel's
That's
freaking out
actually
inside.
quite
I'm a
interesting.
Goliath. My ancestors killed a few gods in the time frame.
So
So
gods
Hicks,
are like humans?
so Hicks brings
Yeah.
out his notebook and is like, "Gods can die."
Well, listen, I know gods can die, but I'm just asking, did you hear something that we didn't? Has there been more news?
As far as the news that I've heard about Hell, Hell was taken by a shadow creature per se. I
Yes.
just assumed that the shadow creature killed her.
Do you know about the shadow creatures?
There's a few shadow creatures, yes, I know of. I believe there is Gloom, who usually shows up as some form of bird. There
You think,
is
real quick, Bear, I do have to ask, me being a grave desired cleric,
Mhm.
when you say
right.
the gloom, is there anything there that triggers for me?
You understand Gloom to be a shadow creature of immense like darkness and evil. Usually shows up along the lines of in the form of a bird or in the form of a wolf.
So a bird and a wolf. Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So the bird falls the wolf. Yes. Okay. Cool.
As far as other shadow creatures, there is Valak. Valak is a shadow. He usually shows up more like a tiefling,
I'm sorry. He's a shadow? Can you explain that to me a little bit better? Because I thought that he had a whole body. Are you telling me that's just like a manifestation?
I
He
mean,
was brothers to someone that was like like physically with us.
We were damaging
when
a
Valak
illusion.
right, when Valak showed himself to you, was he kind of a giant tiefling with 4 horns?
No, he had 2.
Yeah, he looked like that.
Okay, so that's the form he normally takes. That's the form that he normally generates. Yes, he is a shadow creature. He does not have near the shadow abilities that Gloom has. He can Misty Step. He can do a few things.
No,
But,
Does that mean old friend can do that too?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Are you speaking about his brother Veloz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I know more than I'm trying to give away.
Calling yourself his friend.
Well, yeah, he's old friend.
They do not
Um,
mean that, mother.
You have to be careful with names here. I'm going to give you guys passes and things because you don't understand how this clan works. But to us, those are demons. Those are things that we hunt.
Can you tell me more about them?
Because we're
Depends on
technically
which one.
hunting them as well.
Yeah.
So you're hunting the brothers on top of Gloom.
Yes.
Everyone that gets in our way.
Right. So as far as the 2 brothers, I have no idea where they've gone, other than I assume that they're probably sitting in hell. This means the city of Dis, not the actual hell that you're used to. It's hard to get there. I would assume that Gloom, however, is sitting at the Black Tower, which, if none of you know where that is where the Black Coven resides. Gloom is their patron, I suppose, essentially.
So the coven is what our target.
And that could possibly be where hell is.
Could
Theoretically.
very possibly be where hell is.
Well, also could be
Have any of you-
responsible for the night.
Have any of you talked to Garm in a while?
Not since
Who
we
is Garb?
Okay.
Only us 2. And the squirrel.
I would maybe seek out Garm because he is her protector, and I'm sure he's looking for her. Please don't bring him here. We don't need another wreck.
So
Here's the other thing I would ask of you. I know one of you has a mimic of an Induan apple.
I'm sorry, say again.
Yes.
One of you has a mimic to an Induan apple.
Yes.
Can I have it?
Um.
I don't want to take it.
Why?
I have something for you if you give it to me.
I say we do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have been
Do you
more
ever-
than kind to us.
Do you give her the full one or the half one?
I say full.
I say half.
I'm
Give
gonna
him
give
that.
her the half one.
And that's all we have.
Right. So Boogie walks up and gives her the half of the Induan apple, and she goes, it's funny how rare these are. And she goes, but I have something for you. So she stands up, she goes, follow me. She leads you over to a hut that's kind of off farther back. And Korath would understand that this is the crazy old fucking shaman that nobody talks to. Because he's a nutbag. But you guys listen as this crazy Goliath is chanting some weird shit. And she goes, old one, I need something from you. And he runs out of his hut and he's like covered in bones and he's basically naked, so everything's just flopping around. And he runs out to you guys and goes, hi, 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 hi. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And the chieftain goes, hey, snap two, come here. And he goes, what? What? She goes, you know what this is? He goes, ooh, mimic. Ooh, into an apple. Ooh, okay. What do I need? She goes, okay. She goes, do you remember the ingredients to make the cure to the poison? Because yeah. He goes, but I need something. She goes, okay, what do you need? She goes, I need a scale. She goes, what kind of a scale do you need? I need a little more than that. Do you need the scale off of a snake, a dragon, what? He goes, dragon. And she goes, what kind of dragon? He goes, red. She goes, okay. She goes, so she takes the drill poison from you guys, grabs the apple, and gives it to him. She goes, look, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you need the scale of a red dragon. That'll give you the cure to the tree, or at least slow it down enough that you can find who did this. The unfortunate thing about this poison is to whoever created it, it's much like you gotta find the true poison. I can give you stuff to slow it down so it doesn't go farther, but I can't cure it all the way. She also looks at Korath and she goes, you and I need to have a quick conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
She goes, you meet me and your father over at his tent real quick.
I will do so.
So she leaves you guys. Korath and her walk over. Your father walks up. What are you doing helping this group?
Thought they could help me find the hammer. Thought they could help me get rid of Thor for good.
As much as we are mad at you for coming back, I guess we can understand why you did. What's the hammer that the one has?
It is a fake. I tested it.
Okay. Your father secretly handed you a bag of gold. And he goes, look, as much as we don't like our customs sometimes, understand that we do believe in you in some way, shape, or form here. But if you'll come back here again, Roar can't save you from what happens. And you know it's not us. About that time, you hear drums. And Korath understands what the drums mean. That means that the Council of Elders now know that he's here.
It is time for me to go.
Right. The chieftain, however, grabs Korath and shoves him in through a tunnel hole. She grabs the rest of you and hurriedly rushes you guys into a tunnel. Korath knows what this tunnel and where this tunnel goes. It leads right back out. She goes, come back with the scale, and I will help. But until then, we'll come back. She hides you guys completely from the tribal council, which would have ultimately got rid of you guys. They do not like outsiders. The only way she gets away with the things that she does is because she is the war chief. So you guys now have part of an antidote. You guys know a red dragon, and it's one thing that you can call him if you remember what his name is. So as you guys step back out into the sands, you guys watch as Korath breathes a sigh of relief, going, "I'm so glad I'm not dead right now." You guys
Family's
start to
tall.
begin to walk. Right. You guys begin to walk away, and so from this point, you guys kind of find like an inlet in the rocks. You guys kind of get in there and hide from the blowing sand and things like that. You guys make a camp. This is where you guys have to have a conversation about what's next. Are you heading for the Dark Tower to go see if you can hit Gloom? Are you wanting to go back and try to fight Olaf? Are you wanting to call on the dragon? What are you wanting to do?
I say if anybody knows the dragon's name, we call on the dragon.
I just want to
Or
keep
must
y'all.
rather you call on the demon than the dragon?
Why are you scared of the dragon? He was very nice to us.
Have you ever fought the dragon before?
I don't think that he'll fight us. I think that he will just give us his scale.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Well,
we
give
could
him a note.
trade for it.
He wants the tree to survive. I don't see why he would try to fight us over a scale.
He talks in riddles.
Ultimately, here,
Metaphorically
there,
or
My mother knew which dragon you would call.
So I will say, since Mac's gone for a second here, War has two names that you can use. So his essential name is War. But to get him to show up, you have to use one of his actual names. So I will say if somebody can roll, but it would have to be between the people that have met the dragons.
Okay, like well, like what do I gotta roll?
You can either call him by the flame of what or his actual name, which is Pyro this. So roll me a history.
history. Okay.
Boogie has to roll it. They're the only one that's actually met them.
Well, I did too, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
I got a 22. I got a nat 20.
Right. So you would
I got a
remember
dirty
that,
20.
right. So you would remember that the Conclave is made up of 4 dragons, and the dragon of war is called Pyronox. Now, you can call out to him, and I'll roll to see if he is willing to appear or not.
Tyrannox or Pyronox?
Pyronox.
Pyronox.
Like, pyromaniacs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why I was
He is
just
Pyronox, the flame of conquest.
So guys, do we want to call on the red dragon and I didn't think he was that unreasonable when we met him.
Oh,
I mean,
you're
he's a
asking-
dragon.
You're asking me to ask on Fire Dragon. I am.
Should we go to
Fire
a cold
Genasi,
place and
so
then
I would
summon?
love to see a dragon of the hottest fire, please. I would love to see that.
Are you going to hit on the dragon when we call it? Because I don't know if I can agree to that one.
Well, you asked me what I wanted to see, and asking upon a fire dragon, I'm a Fire Genasi. Let's fucking go. I'm not gonna hit on it, but that's
Maybe just a
I'm all
little.
about this fire.
Wait, it's
I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
dragon is fire?
Yes.
Did
Fire,
this
fire
dragon
dragon.
have friends?
Yes, it's a part of the conclave.
Oh, so what's the guarantee that he doesn't send another? Or what's the guarantee that they don't all show up?
Well, they have all shown up before for us to talk to us specifically when Hell disappeared.
They were a
So-
little aggressive.
Well, it wasn't because Hell disappeared, it was because one of them died.
I was gonna say, to be fair, they were kind of pissed off that one of them died, and they weren't the nicest, more giving us warnings than anything.
Do we have
They were
goodies
mad
to
because
trade
their
with
sister
them?
died.
I'm sorry, Hugo. Say again.
Remember, they were mad because their sister died.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're saying that they were upset, so shouldn't we have gift for them if we summon them? As like a sorry?
We have a gift. The person that killed their sister, we know the location and who. That is a gift.
That's true.
It is.
A gift of information is indeed a gift.
I say we call him.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay, well, before
Yeah.
you do, I'm gonna as Hugo says before you do, Hugo's gonna like pat himself on the shoulder and cast resistance to fire.
Probably a good idea.
So DM, real quick, does Hicks see Hugo do that?
Oh, roll a perception.
Perception. Okay, boom. Again, click again. 10.
No, I'll say you don't see it. Okay, so
Though, also at the same time, as a bonus action, Hicks is gonna go ahead and put his affliction on his sword to ice.
What?
On his sword, he's gonna move it to ice.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. So
Like if
here's
I need
what I'll
to,
say.
no, fair enough.
Right. You're okay. So I will say that you have ice on your sword. Would recommend probably not having it in your hand when the dragon shows up. So
cool.
Boogie, here's what I'll let you do. Here's what I'll let you do.
Y'all got to calm.
Because what?
Said y'all got to calm down. It's all right. It's all right. We know this guy.
So
I don't
here's
know
what
this
I'll let
guy.
happen. I will say for this time frame that because the dragons were not necessarily allied to you, but not necessarily your enemy, they gave you a horn to call out to them. So what'll happen though, however, is I will either let you blow the horn to call the conclave or just call Pyronox.
Well, I think, Roland, if you got the horn up your butt, we should probably use that. We can tell them all at once that we know who killed their sister and where they are.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll just summon a group of dragons down.
Yeah.
And ask for a part of their fucking body.
That's
And
one
just hopefully
scale.
they're okay with it. Yeah, one scale that now leaves them to a weakness. You're asking for them to literally be vulnerable.
And we can get
That's
a
big
tail
ask.
scale.
But so we have to do this.
It's the only
Unless-
way, buddy.
I mean, Do you want me to try to track down another dragon? Like,
No, what I'm trying to tell you is you over here wanting to call all 4 of the fucking dragons at once to get a
Yes,
scale.
I say we
They've
just
also-
call Pyrodox.
He might be
Yes.
safer in a group.
they could
Am I
all show up.
They could all show up. They could.
Either way, they could all show up. And if we ask this guy for one scale and then he calls his brothers because we've offended him, we're still fucked.
But at least we have a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're
You wanna
agreeing
do-
with just calling the one?
Yeah, let's call the one.
Okay. So
The horn's
who's
in your
blowing the
butt, Gabby.
horn?
Just give
Here,
us
who
the
wants
pass
to
of
blow
gas.
it?
You can blow it yourself, bud. Sorry.
All we need you to
I'm
do
not
is
putting
cough,
my mouth
buddy.
on
We'll
that.
get it out.
It's clean. The edges are right on the edge, so nothing touches nothing. It's a clean extraction.
Oh, so you rimmed the horn?
Oh fuck! Wait, yeah. I'll never get over the bag of holding in your butt.
Hey, that prison wallet
Wait.
comes in habit.
Yeah, goddamn right it does.
One
Goddamn
hell of
right.
a rimmer.
If we ever get
Oh,
captured,
okay.
who knows how we'll get out of that?
Right,
There's got to be something in your
Nobody-
prison wallet.
right. Nobody's gonna look in the goblin's blood. So anyway, as you guys blow the horn, you begin to hear wing beats, and it's just one. And you see a very large, like red and gold. You can see that his embers burn and things like that. It looks like he just come out from his lair. His lair is a volcano. He lands, and then he changes into his humanoid form, which is that of a he's humanoid looking. He has a dragon helm, shield on his back, and a big great sword on his back. And he stands there and crosses his arms. And he goes, I don't remember telling you my name, but here I am. So what can I do for you?
And we jump him. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a good way to die, Goblin.
So we have figured out. I said it was table talk. So we figured out that we have a slight cure to slow down the progression of the poison on the great tree, and we have a good lead on who might have killed your sister.
And
But-
as soon as you bring up his sister, his eyes blaze and goes, "Oh, really?" And he begins to walk towards the goblin.
But there's a hitch.
Oh, what seems to be the hitch?
We need one of your scales.
You need one of my scales.
Yes, we need
Well,
one.
we
A
need
red
a
This
red
was their
dragon
idea.
scale.
I said we could have found another red dragon.
You are a red dragon, and we thought we might ask you for it, but we also have information for you.
So your information is that you know who killed my sister.
And where he is.
Right. But I have to give you the scale before I get this information?
Well, no.
We can tell you.
Mm.
I just also need one of your scales. Or another red
Huh?
dragon if you like no one, because you're cool.
If you would be so kind.
So you guys see the smile play across his face, and you see the rows of very, very sharp teeth. He didn't change his teeth pattern when he changed humanoid. He's very terrifying to look at. He looks over at the fire Ganassi and goes, "Are you? What the fuck are you here?"
Honestly,
He goes,
sir, I got hired here to do a job. I did my job, and now I'm here hanging out with these guys because they seem mostly okay.
Right. That's okay. You know, what's funny about fire ganasis, if anybody wants to understand this, they literally live and breathe for fire giants like myself. So, anyway,
Like,
also,
like,
Rock,
like right now, like it took everything I had not to just latch onto your leg when you landed. So I
Bad boy out.
thank you so much
appreciate
for
that.
just
Also,
noticing me, but thank you.
right, 10 out of 10 recommend, don't put frost on a sword, especially in my presence. On top of that, uh, so your guys' party got really weird. So I remember the goblin, and I remember the drow, and I remember the orc, but the ganassi is new. I remember the squirrel too. The squirrel was there.
Thank you.
And then we have the robot over there that put the fire resistance on because they didn't want to get hurt. And then we have the big boy over here. And aren't you kind of like a runaway? Is that the genuine thing I'm getting from you?
I'm not a runaway.
You're not a runaway, but you're on a mission to find Milnir, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Just because I don't like Thor either. I'll give you a hint. It's right at the very tip top of the Cragclaw Mountain. Right at the tip top. Where the sky meets the heavens is where that thing is. No more, no less. So, with that being said, you all know who killed my sister. Who was it?
Gloom.
Uh,
And
uh,
Ooh, Gloom. Okay. Where is Gloom?
in the tower where the witches are.
Black
Hey.
Cover. Okay.
Hold on.
Shouldn't we get scale first, though?
you
Wasn't
already
that
told
what
them.
we supposed
It's
to
too
do?
late.
So, because dragons per se are or are not loyal, but don't necessarily go by a
Honor.
code. Honor. He switches back into his dragon form, which all of you need to roll me a deck save.
Dex save. Cool. Boom. Let's do this proper.
Well, I hold on. I got 26, but my bear, however, he only got a 9. So
19.
Okay.
Nat 20.
7.
So
Hugo, is that a
you
5?
guys,
That's why I don't roll with the freaking app.
right? That's 8, 9, 10, 15 plus 5 is 20. So I will say for this instance, each one of you takes 10 fire damage other than the Ganassi, because I don't believe the Ganassi can take it. Also, I
Right.
don't have that for you.
So, actually,
Um,
Bear, I do have a question. So because I'm a Ganassi, I take half damage. Because of my object, I also
Okay.
have
Right. So you're going to take
resistance.
5 damage from that.
Oh, wait,
What?
is Cogs out?
Is Cogs out?
Cogs doesn't take elemental damage, even if he was.
No.
I know, but doesn't he have that shield thing?
Yeah, it
Alpha?
would give everybody plus 11 if he's out.
He's not really attacking you. It's his aura. He's literally a fire giant. So like it's his aura. So that's why you're only taking half of the damage. But he does reach back on his tail and picks off a scale. And then he switches back into his regular form, which the scale is now fairly massive. So he goes, "Which one of you needs this?" Because you could literally turn this scale into a shield.
Or a mighty fine bullet.
Hicks speaks up like, technically, I'm the only one that can hold it right now.
Well, I mean, it's just a scale. It doesn't hold any property other than it is a red dragon scale at this point. As soon as it's removed from his body,
Oh,
the
okay.
only thing it would do is serve as a shield. So your AC would be pretty. It would
Well-
be pretty tough to go through the dragon scale.
Whoever has the cure needs it, and then we need to get it back to the shaman.
Right. So I would say that the only ones that are strong enough to carry this thing is either Korath or
Hicks.
Hicks.
I've got a 20 strength.
Right. So,
real quick, Bear, I have a question.
what's
with,
up?
With, you said it was 5 damage, correct?
Yeah. So you only took 5 damage.
Okay, with the fire
Because of
res, that means I would just take natural damage then?
Right. So you took. So realistically, he did 20 damage to all of you. I halved it because it wasn't meant in volatility. And then a couple of you are resistant. Because of your resistance deal, you only took 5 damage.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Thank you.
Yep. Nope, that's fine. Because he didn't do, it's his aura. It's not, there's nothing I can do against it. But I'm not gonna have him kill you guys in a way that doesn't, I mean, he's not showing aggression towards you.
I was more so asking because of the fact that I casted resistance earlier for fire on myself. So thank you.
Also, Bear, I do have a question. So I already have resistance to fire damage, being a fire genasi. An item you gave me also gives me the same thing.
Resistance?
So does that
Right.
mean like
Well, that's why I said you're resistant to it and you would take no damage from it.
oh sweet. Then I actually didn't take that 5 damage.
Right.
Awesome.
I thought maybe you were doing something else. I was like, okay, 5
No.
damage, whatever. No, you're fine.
No, it was just I just had double resistance to it. I'm like, I have double resistance
you're fine.
right now. Yeah.
So, at that point, Pyronox goes, unless there's something else that you need from me, I do have to get back to what I'm doing. But we'll be in touch with the Black Coven. I appreciate your guys' info.
Thank you for the scale.
And with that, he takes off. And
Hicks nods like
you.
like he bows very deeply, like Hicks.
Right.
See, that wasn't that bad.
Right. So as you guys are sitting there, you're met with a very familiar voice. And out of one of the crags in the rocks walks the hawk from the World Tree. And he is very, very badly injured. One of his wings is broke. He's very badly hurt. He walks up to Boogie and goes, "Hey, I don't know how much longer me and Ratatosker can hold the World Tree. Whatever this thing is grown, and he waves his hand, and you guys watch as on the World Tree, the tentacles that you guys seen from the last dream state are now attacking everything on the World Tree. There is Ratatosker who is fighting with his hammer and his shield, and he's fighting off all these tentacles. You watch as there is another god there that is trying to help save the tree. Roll me a perception to see if you guys understand who this god is.
Nat 20.
That.
I got a 25.
Dirty 20.
I got a
Okay.
20.
Right. So most of you would understand this god to be Heimdall. And Heimdall is trying to defend the tree along with Ratatoskr and hopefully the hawk that comes back. Again, he is very badly bruised. He's very badly beaten. Again, his wing is broke. You can definitely tell that he has been fighting. He has got blood all over his hands. He asks you guys, have you guys found an antidote? Something to help us.
We have a cure. Not a perfect cure, but a slow it down cure.
Okay. Do you have it on you right now?
We're about to. We have to get it finished.
Okay. If you guys can get it finished really fast, I will take you back with me.
Okay.
We can do that.
Okay.
Do you want something
I would
to
say
help heal you?
I was gonna say, can we give him a bite of the apple?
you could.
I was
we want
actually
to?
gonna cast Goodberry and give him all of the 10 berries that I would have gotten.
And that's fine too. He doesn't need much. He is a god per se. He does need help though, obviously. I would say that if you guys are gonna go get the antidote real fast, I would recommend probably two of the more stealthier ones going back the way you came through.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
maybe
recommend
going
at least
through
Vex going. Because
right.
Vex would be able to
Somebody
get
that
in
can slip in and slip out.
The goblin's pretty
Yeah.
stealthy too, and he's small.
Can
Yeah.
they carry the scale?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Can they carry it together
Um,
and be stealthy?
Or Vex.
Roland, what's your
They-
choice?
If they can't, Hicks will volunteer to carry the scale.
My strength is 13.
Oh, rough. Okay, so here's how this would pan out then. I would say that Korath cannot go. Point blank. But as much as I don't want you guys to split the party, this is a moment to split the party. Just to get
Could-
into a different time frame for the
Um,
story. So what's up?
Could I potentially cast find familiar to try to get like another being to potentially help them carry it in?
Okay.
Actually, what about one of my skeleton puppies?
Puppies.
Yeah, if you want to. Okay, so this isn't as I think we're making this more difficult than it has to be. So if okay, I will say this: if Hicks and Vex and or Boogie go, you're not going to get hurt. You're going to get to be able to walk in, and the only thing that would happen is if for some odd reason you have to get thrown back through the tunnel. So maybe having Vex go back through the tunnel to be on the other side to let you guys back through it in case. That would be the part that I would say. For the rest of you, you guys would just be waiting for this to happen and for them to bring back the deal. Now, I will say that all of you can hear each other through the earpieces because you're not going to be that far from each other. So if something does go wrong, the rest of you can get there. to help.
So Hicks,
If that's what you want to do.
yeah. So Hicks saying this like, "Hey, I can carry this. I have it. I can do this.
Okay.
I'm
All
strong
right.
enough to carry
So-
this. I can carry this."
Okay. Are you guys going to head back for the entrance then? Or are you going to try to go back through the tunnel?
Yes. Korath, will you watch Bo, please? Take care of him.
I will.
Okay. So Vex goes back through the tunnel, whereas Boogie and Hicks walk up to the main entrance. Is that what I'm getting at? Is that what I'm understanding? Okay. So Hicks or Bogey knocks on the door. You're met with Rorik again. Rorik goes, what are you doing back suddenly?
We need to see the shaman. That's all we're here for.
He looks up and he looks around the corner and he sees that the council is still in meeting. So he goes, okay, yeah, I got an idea. And he walks over to a wagon and he picks it up and it has a false bottom to it. Says, get in. And he puts you guys in there and he grabs the wagon, locks the door, and starts pulling the wagon off over to the shaman. He goes right immediately through the deal. And the problem with the wagon is the wagon holds all of the wine and kegs of beer. So people are steadily grabbing things off of this cart. Now you're not. Ooh, let me make sure you're not caught. Okay, you're not caught. So you keep moving through. You get to the shaman. He undoes the false bottom after looking around. The shaman quickly makes the things for you. So what it forms out to be is it forms out to be 5 arrows. And you realize that these arrows are built into what would be considered mistletoe. He says this will slow down the thing that is killing the world tree. It is not a full cure, but it will slow it down immensely. You have to understand that the thing that is trying to kill the world tree, it must die for the world tree to survive.
Thank you for
And
your
with
help.
that, he goes, yep. And Rorik hurriedly takes you guys over to the deal where Vex is waiting. Vex opens the door real quick and you guys all shuttle in. You guys head back for the campsite. As the hawk realizes that you now have 4 or 5 arrows that are of mistletoe, he kind of gives you a very odd look and he goes, you know what those are, right?
What is it?
I actually,
He goes, "Those are-"
I think I do.
I go, don't let Boulder see you have those.
That's a god killing arrow.
Did you say Boulder?
those are god killers. Don't get too close to me. And with that, he goes, but we need your help. You watch as he waves his one good arm because you notice that his other arm just not really wanting to work very well. He opens.
Can I go
What?
ahead and do I want to cast Mend on his arm.
Okay. You watch as his arm comes back into play and he says, oh, thank you. And you guys are now transported into the realm of the world tree, and you guys can hear the fighting up top. The hawk, not being able to use his wing, goes, follow me. And he heads to a door right underneath the tree. And This is going to sound kind of silly, but as you guys step in, it's much like an elevator. It shoots you guys straight to the top. And this is the scene that you guys see. You watch as Heimdall, the god that understands the future, is fighting for his life. This creature is outdoing him, and it's just a giant shadow ooze, is what it is. And it is fighting and stabbing and grabbing and throwing. And Ratatoskir and it or the gods are fighting this thing, and they're not losing, but they're not winning either. Boogie, I will say you have an element of surprise here. If you want to fire one of the mistletoe arrows at it, you sure can.
At the creature fighting them?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh wait, I don't have to roll if they're surprise?
Yep. This is an element of surprise.
That was a 6.
Okay. So, with it being a surprise, you watch as Bogey's character draws back their bow, and you watch as the mistletoe arrow whistles through the air and makes connection with the ooze, and you hear the loudest scream you've ever heard. And it drops you guys to your knees, but you watch as the ooze begins to melt back down the tree. You can mark down 1 arrow gone. And what happens is as the ooze moves back down the tree, it screams at you in a language you don't necessarily understand, but you can only understand it as something that is fighting to exist. You've now given Heimdall, Ratatoskir, and the Hawk a fighting chance against this thing. You've weakened it. As Ratatoskir and Heimdall sit down and breathe, you notice that they're bruised and bloody and beaten, and Heimdall goes, "This isn't good. I don't know what we're gonna do here. But keep them fucking things away from me. But thank you." And I think with that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the session right there.